Streamers, listen, I just know a lot of people from Austin. I know a lot of people that moved to Austin. I see it as less of tech nerds there and more of like cringe artsy like high school dropouts. And I know so many people like that, and I know so many like scenes in Austin that are like that, including like the streamer scene, let's be honest. You know, so I think it's like a very like culture rich city, but I don't know like in terms of how smart it is, man. I just don't think so. I just don't see it very smart. I don't see any city in Texas that's smart. I could probably like go down to like the neighborhood side, like, you know, scale and say like, you know, in Houston, the River Oaks is probably going to have more highly educated people. So it's probably the Harvard of Houston, right? Maybe the Woodlands as a close second, but other than that, man, no. I mean, like, you could actually also say like West U. There's a lot of smart area. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of really, really smart areas of Houston. Maybe Houston you could call the Harvard of Texas, even though there's a lot of stupid shit that happens there on a regular basis, right? Like thinking about like West U and thinking about River Oaks and like the Woodlands, there's a lot of really highly educated people in like the oil technology field that moved to Houston. So I just don't know. Anyways, today glasses look nice. Well, I appreciate that, Joy. I'm just trying to test out some frames when I go and get glasses for the first, well, I guess the second time. You should ask Rezzy about the Intense Complex Discord call from last night. Is there a link to that? If I go to his channel, can I see some good shit from that? He still hasn't responded to me. Cuck.
All right, guys. So for anyone who's unaware, Donald Trump held a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, and this is what the crowd size looked like about. It was kind of more full at the end of it all, but the rumor was going around that there was 100,000 attendees, and I've seen this going around and around and around, except there's one slight problem. This is what 100,000 people looks like. This is the Penn State Stadium.
Wait, let me see the back-to-back. See what I'm talking about, Tron, with the green screen background?
This is what the crowd size looked like about. It was kind of more full at the end of it all, but the rumor was going around that there was 100,000 attendees, and I've seen this going around and around and around, except there's one slight problem. This is what 100,000 people looks like. This is the Penn State Stadium, and you can clearly tell that it's not 100,000 people. And furthermore, there's only 14,000 people that live in Butler, Pennsylvania. So if there were 100,000 people that attended this rally, then that would mean that people had to have come in from either out of town or even more so out of state, which I suspect did happen. But it...
Question. Where is Butler, Pennsylvania? I want to see. Let me pull it off. I'm always worried about. Oh, you know what? I didn't even change my scene. Jesus Christ. Why didn't anyone say anything? Jesus. If I go to maps, so that's Butler. I guess like a bunch of people. How far is it from Pittsburgh? Well, that's. If I drop a pin in Pittsburgh, it's about an hour drive from the center of Pittsburgh. And what else is around there? I mean, I guess you could say it is right on the border. Directions from here to here, 2 hours. Would people drive that long to see Donald Trump? You're distracted. The content isn't the important part. Oh, yeah, I mean, you're right. Grackle would know about Lynx. It was a wild 2-hour roller coaster ride. All right. Grackle. If you're still there, link is something. Again, we have no plans for today. Sorry, I just got interested. Like the idea, like probably a bunch of people came from like Pittsburgh, if we like go for an hour in all directions, do you think that you could get 100,000 Trump fans who are willing to drive an hour to Butler, Pennsylvania, Youngstown, Ohio? Few details. 60,000 people. Okay. Oh, there's East Palestine right there. He'll send you many country songs. Well, don't do that. I do not want to hear. I do not want to listen to country. Okay, sorry. We'll watch. Let's listen to the format we got here.
All right, guys. So for anyone who's unaware, Donald Trump held a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, and this is what the crowd size looked like about. It was kind of more full at the end of it all, but the rumor was going around that there was 100,000 attendees, and I've seen this going around and around and around, except there's one slight problem. This is what 100,000 people looks like. This is the Penn State Stadium, and you can clearly tell that it's not 100,000 people. And furthermore, there's only 14,000 people that live in Butler, Pennsylvania. So if there were 100,000 people that attended this rally, then that would mean that people had to come in from either out of town or even more so out of state, which I suspect did happen. But it also, if you're touting this narrative, it would mean then that you can no longer claim that Kamala Harris is busting in people, because clearly, if this were true, you would have to bust in people.
Okay, I mean, I understand the formatting that you're talking about. What am I doing about 11:30 p.m. EST? Oh, damn, that's a long time from now. I was going to stream until my girlfriend was off of work. But it depends what is happening at 11:30 p.m. I'll see if I can justify. He doesn't say anything bad until it's almost over about Trump. Interesting. I mean, damn, it's just so hard to not be. It's so hard to say anything even neutral about the guy. It's so hard to be neutral about anything to do with Trump. It's just, he's a better man than I am. I want to be cruel. I don't want to be nonpartisan. I want to be mean to these degenerate freaks. So did Trump just say Mexicans have murder genes? Let's take a look. I can do the soy commentary voice, okay? I can do the soy commentary voice. I can put on the act, okay? Oh, jump in a VC to tell me the happy haps? I'm going to have to get super high. I'll keep my eye on the voice channels. Wait, where the f do I have my voice channels? There it is. Trump people are saying this. Yeah, I mean, I understand the hook and everything. I'll definitely give it a try. Like, I will definitely give it a try. But I know that I will not be capable of doing that, trying anything new on stream, until I'm medicated. I want it, because if I'm going to do something, I want to do it correctly, and I don't want to do it half-assedly. Especially if I'm going to be starting like a new format. I want to do it correctly the first time, and then, or do it what we think is the correct way the first time, so that any adjustments we make aren't going to be towards that initial idea, you know? The only thing I want is 1,000 TikTok followers. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tron. Send me my TikTok link in DMs, and then I can add it to a bot for people to follow. Oh, an emotional Obama makes his harshest case yet against Trump. Oh my God, it's the full speech. Let me get rid of some of these tabs here. Wait, is this a whole ass story? She met with him? This isn't a meeting. This is like in the middle of like a bunch of people. What did they say? What is this? Who is this guy? Sorry. Does he, if he's living in America, does he have ties? I'm so curious. I was there for like your entire stream yesterday. Well, I didn't stream yesterday, so. Dude, I wish Obama could have another 4 years. Hey, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, go follow me on TikTok. If you're watching me on Twitch, go follow me on TikTok. That's illogical? Oh, well, me. I wasn't even watching I wasn't reading stream. I was getting so caught up in this. 1 second. Does he still have any ties to the Iranian state? How's it going, Nair? It wasn't even a meeting. It was he was standing amongst 1,000 people. He was standing among 1,000 people in Detroit. And she shook his hand and said like a couple of words to him. Like, this is so nothing. Will and his Sondsol. What are you talking? What was said? I don't know. Do you know what was said? Nice turban, bro. Oh, man. Okay. What were we going to do immediately after I looked at this? Well, they didn't give Iran money, so. Will and his channel looking vibes? Oh, no. Isn't that guy like a massive lolcow? Oh, no. I'm in the VC. Why won't it let me drag you? There we go. Hello.
Hey,
How's it going?
good. How are you?
I'm great.
All right, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this short because I have ice cream that's melting in the car.
Okay.
So basically, later today, I'm gonna be streaming and I'm gonna be having a discussion slash debate with an old in real life friend. And he is he's not a US citizen. But
Why do we give a about this guy's opinion?
Well, hold on. Yeah, okay, I understand it. It's because he is a Trump fan, and I mean, I spar with him all the time. It's like pretty constant on and off, but like I want to know. I'm going to basically get to know his positions and shit. He has a very interesting, I guess not. His motivations are like, it's not that he necessarily likes Trump, although he certainly likes him as a character, but it's kind of a, Trump left the world alone sort of a deal. Kamala is like warmonger, Obama is a drone murderer, that sort of shit, right? So my problem is that I'd like to give like even an ounce of pushback, but my foreign policy is absolute dog shit. And
well, I can tell you like 5 things off the top of my head that can change, that can like help you. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to stream. Why the f do you people stream so late, 11:30 p.m.?
Because he's on the other side of the world, dude. He's like,
okay, he needs to accommodate you. He needs to accommodate you. Okay, that's the first. Here's like the first tip as a veteran content creator. You make everyone else bend to your desires. First off, but in regards to like the things that you should just say, like, okay, well, did he leave the world alone when he bombed Syria multiple times? Did he leave the world alone? When he attacked Soleimani, did he leave the world alone when he was helping the Saudis shoot down Iranian missiles that were shooting at them? Did he do anything to stop the Iranians from shooting missiles at Saudi Arabia for the first time in history? Like, did he do anything to stop any of those things from happening? Did he do anything to slow down the drone war? Did he try to hide every single drone strike that he possibly could by making it to where they didn't have to report on every single drone strike that they did. He increased the drone war. Like, Donald Trump's foreign policy was horrendous. And outside of like the like unknown consequences that turned out just happened to be good, like with Soleimani, like, yeah, it's good that he killed Soleimani, right? But we didn't know what was going to happen when he unilaterally decided that he was going to kill like the like second or third in command of an enemy state on another like allied state's soil without telling them that they were going to do this. Like, Trump's foreign policy was atrocious, and it
Well,
wasn't
here's the
even
thing.
reactive.
No, okay, listen. Like again, I was telling this. I was talking to Shadow on Twitch.
Yeah.
I was talking to him, and like he had some good points. This is my problem. One, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have hard wife brain. Okay, I like you're telling me this, and that's fine, and I could even like write this all down and like spit it out at him. But if he has even a
Oh, of
ounce of
course.
knowledge, then I'm not going to be able to essentially like adequately or like sufficiently refute any like disinformation or just like plain wrong shit, right? So that's problem number one. Problem number two, well, not this isn't really a problem. I suspect his opinions are more vibes based than they are like, he's a normie. He truly is a normie. I don't think he is a bit of a debate bro in the sense that he'll argue with me, but do I think he's not a grackle? I wouldn't call him a grackle level. The third thing is that for reasons, I am kind of loath to myself comment on anything Department of State. And so and I absolutely know like Ukraine, Russia, and Israel, Palestine is going to come up in this conversation, and he already knows I'm not gonna really be commenting on this. But I'm basically, what I've been looking for is
Someone that
somebody who,
will be able to push back on what he's saying in a way that won't be like totally like eviscerate him, but like more convincing, and someone that knows about the actual topics and can actually provide adequate pushback.
yes, you got me. And I've already talked to Chris Speaks. I'm fairly sure that he will be able to come on, but and like you said, it is a if oh actually if you wanna consider this me making other people cater to me, I'm potentially making Chris Speaks wake up at like 5:30 a.m. To
Let's
do.
go. That's what I'm talking about. And look, you have one up on me, all right? You're a woman. People will move heaven and earth to accommodate a woman. They will not do that for me, okay? I have to strong arm them, and I have to show them how much more masculine than I am to them and all that shit.
Well,
Um on
I understand. I understand if you're busy though, like, or if you're doing shit, or if you're just sleepy. But if you want in, this is the thing is that
here's the thing. This sounds super cool, and this is something that I've done on my stream with people that I personally know, and I've been able to like not go so hard that they never talk to me again. So if that's something that you're
Sure.
concerned about,
Yeah.
but like the only problem is that like 11:30 p.m. is like super late for the only concern that I have is because like I'm not the only person that lives at my apartment. And my
Yeah.
girlfriend,
Sure.
my girlfriend is super hearing, and I have an extremely loud voice. Okay, I was
That's
a
perfectly.
opera singer for a while. Okay, so like I
Oh
just have a
Jesus, I didn't know that.
I have a naturally super loud voice, which is why my gain is turned super low on everything. Um,
You're fine.
but
Well,
if
okay.
he,
I mean,
here's what I
yeah.
was gonna
Go ahead.
say. If it wouldn't be today unless he's willing to wake up in the next like 3 hours to talk to me. But if you want to like set up a conversation with me and him, like we can like have like a totally chill. I'll get super like super sticky high. All right, and I'll be just like the friendliest dude in the entire world. And I'll have
Well,
all the things up
that's
in front of me.
yeah. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, I'm totally fine with that because the thing is that like I want him to come back onto my stream and potentially at a time that's not like super inconvenient for everybody. So like I'll keep that in mind. And like I figured that you would be of a type to not go full like magatard on him. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand it's good content. I understand I'm
Oh,
going
it's
against the
great
fucking meta by
content.
doing this. It's great. I don't get me wrong. I like it. I just don't think that this guy he's
Is the
not a
person to go
standard.
after? Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, so and also it's just not really me if I'm gonna be completely honest. So in any case, I will keep that in mind. If you want to watch, you're welcome to, and mauled in the chat. But just wanted to see if you were doing anything at that time.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll see if there's a possibility of me jumping in. And I'll let you know by like 9 p.m. today Eastern.
You're totally no, dude. Don't even worry about it. Just if you're like just say hi in the chat if like you are willing to come in. That's really it. The
Yeah,
worst case
100%.
scenario is Chris Speaks doesn't wake up. I do that by myself, and then I have to fend off my chat because I'll probably tell them like, no, we're not gonna do call-ins so random people can come and like yell at
Shit
him.
down his throat. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like that's the thing that I don't want happening. You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying to
gotcha.
find people who like okay. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for
Yeah,
considering
save your
it.
ice
I
cream.
will. Yeah, I'm gonna save my ice cream. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
Thanks
bye.
a lot. Bye.
Build a soundproof shell. I trust me, you have no idea the lengths that I have gone through to try and soundproof the room, okay? It's just not something that is as easy as you might think. But you know, I mean, we can try some stuff, but like yeah, like the Tron. Can you I wonder if I zoom out all the way and show you guys how messy the room is. Let's see here. No, even if I do that, I think I'd have to tilt it up. Like, look, every single blanket that you see up there used to be dedicated soundproofing. All right. Everything that you see up there was dedicated soundproofing. Near me, I had an audio, like an actual, certified audio engineer. My old roommate / editor, Tiger, was an audio engineer and helped me set up the massive amount of blankets there as soundproofing. There's only so much that you can do. Soundproofing doesn't work the way that you think that like even like a silenced gun doesn't make it silent. It doesn't make it just like a pew 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 pew, right? Like silencers are still like relatively loud. A Tandy monitor? The fuck is a Tandy monitor? It's not a dresser, Letner goat. Yeah, thank you. Haven't thought about that. All right. Anyways, I don't think that this is the own that you think it is. Like at an event for like vaccinations, she met someone and now I'm supposed to like care about that? Okay. Tandy was one of the original home computers. Oh yeah, no, I definitely don't have that. I'm not a nerd, okay? Sorry, and I also realized I wasn't showing the actual thing that I was showing, but read the comments. Well, I just closed out the tab. People are saying it's the end of her campaign. Well, it's probably not the end of her campaign because I haven't heard about this controversy whatsoever. Because it's probably a non-issue. She could use a white noise machine. Trust me, we've tried so many things. I wouldn't put any stock into literally anything that Grackle is saying, okay, guys? I mean, don't we have an emote? We have an emote for that. Did she have some gray poop on an accident? Bro, you know what? You can go to Costco and you can get yourself like the biggest honking just giant jar, like 3-pack of these gray poop on mustard things. Oh man, you can really go hard into some gray poupon at Costco. Okay. X Ross Fist. Yes. We need more emotes. I need to put our emotes on YouTube and see if people want to use them there, but I can't use any of my animated ones, and I really like these two so much. They're like my favorite emotes. One of the most humbling experiences of my life is plucking a nose hair that simultaneously makes my eyes tear up and is also fully white. I'm old and a bitch. See, that's the difference between you and me, Parallax. Number 1, no white hairs. Number 2, I never cry. I lost my tear ducts in the war, okay? Why can't you use them? Because I don't have the original files of any of the emotes. So I'd have to like figure out how to add them back onto YouTube. But damn, also Shadowrun, I was planning on playing the Witness game that he told me to play, but he's not in chat, so Sondsol, yeah, that man, I miss the good old days. That was the name that Infrared's community gave to me, Sondsol. I had to get new tear ducts drilled into my skull. See, yeah, no, I got so messed up, not allowed to have them. Could you reverse save them? I don't think that like the quality will be as good. Like if I go like this and I copy image and then I wonder if I copy that image and then I paste it. No, copy image, paste. Jesus. Oh, she's nasty. Oh, she's nasty. Yeah, the image quality is just ridiculous. Well, if you want to try and do it, Tron, you're more than welcome, and send me the files and then I can put them on. Oh, man. Here's the thing. Again, really quick, unless you guys have something specific that you guys want me to go over, there's nothing in the content suggestions on my Discord. So I'm just freeballing today's stream. All right. There are no plans. If you guys want to have me go over something, if Grackle has a link to whatever happened with Rezzy, actually, we could just Rezzivaer. Race guesser? What the hell? I'm not going to be guessing anybody's race. Is it spoopy time?
Wheel because you were first on the YouTube stream. All right.
I don't know what happened with Rezzy. They were saying something happened with Rezzy.
They become when originally labeled CT. I don't even know if I want to blame it on Tom. I want to be honest. I think really.
On Alex here.
There's a multi-generational conspiracy going on where Jews have deliberately radicalized Palestinians to attack Israel so that they'd one day have plausible.
Oh man, vegan gains. He seems really smart. I haven't watched too much with him in it, but man, when he speaks, he just has. And I hate to just like attack someone's voice like this, but I'm already smoking, so can't be helped. But man, does he sound soy when he goes through explaining stuff, and it makes it really hard to be on his side. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Likud Party absolutely does this.
Likud Party. The Likud Party.
Yes! Hell yeah, Sunday.
Likud Party. You were at the matches of Likud Party and Netanyahu.
Leo gets called racist on the internet a lot.
No idea what you're talking about, dude.
And me a little bit.
Okay, we'll look at that in a second. You said 30 minutes in?
Sometimes when we do our things, they come around. It's an excuse to get great food. It's not. Okay? We are going to be here for a while. We're going to replay this. Remy, thank you for the $1 Australian.
Bing chilling.
We're bing chilling. Okay. Anyways. So, what we're going to be doing. Dwight, good afternoon, love you. What was the series you mentioned? Give me a moment.
Oh, this is from October 10th. We're looking for last night. What happened? He just messaged me just now. Your VOD from yesterday. Everyone wants me to watch. You just told him? Wait, we just...
All right. Chai, good afternoon, love you. Common,
We
good
were
afternoon,
just
love you. Good
on...
afternoon, love you. Jade, good afternoon. As am I, brother.
Wait. My favorite meme has a upscaled version? Hold on. Oats. Brother. Do we see it on just like an initial... Where is it? What's it called? Brother, may I have some oats? Oats. RTX. Yo?
Brother, may I have some oats? No. I am starving, brother. As am I, brother. The tall, skinny figure has thrown the oats at me. Me, brother. I believe they have taken a liking to me. No, brother. I have seen this before. I have observed many things. From the roaring beast that the tall, skinny figures crawl inside of to travel far beyond the horizon to...
God, it's the best meme. It's the best meme. It's the meme that works the best. Okay, here's a clip, and then we'll click on parallaxes. Why?
Project that was abandoned?
Expect like...
Wait, is this the loser that I jumped into the call with a couple, like 2 weeks ago, and then he got like super ass mad and left?
A project that was abandoned?
Dude, they used to call me a dumpster baby at work, man. I would actually look through the dumpsters. It's some bullshit, dude. People have bad attitudes. Like, people are rude and...
Okay. Rezzivaer has told me where to go on his playlists. Oh no, he's telling me to go here.
I don't care. Hello, I'm bringing you both in.
Here, we'll start with this for right now, okay?
Right, audio's fucked. Give it a second. I fucked up. I gotta put my output as that. Talk?
Hello, hi.
Hey, Acrael?
I'm watching you, Rezzivaer.
Okay, buddy. Alright, I'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
Alright.
Okay, let's see what this is all about.
Is this shit? He's fine. He's fine. He doesn't have AIDS. It's fine. Okay. So what the is going on?
Okay, I guess. I mean, you asked to talk about it, so you kind of give me your first question, and we'll just go from there.
Okay. What is going on? Like, just explain the whole thing, because this is really dumb.
Okay.
But I want to know, because I want you to give me as many Twitter things as you possibly can, because this sounds really funny. Okay, but please go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
So there are parts of this that are unironically goddamn hilarious.
Okay.
There are other parts of it that are embarrassing.
Okay.
Not for me. I'm fine. But yeah. So basically, Overlord Cly, a name a lot of people I'm sure know, got herself banned from a Discord that I'm not in.
Okay.
For recording said Discord without, letting people know.
And which Discord
Oh
was
no,
this?
is this like some like cringe nobody like Twitch nobody's drama that I swore that I would never cover again? Well, let's see. Let's just see. I'm going to play this game. I'm going to see if I can. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is one of the only like bullet hell games that I haven't beaten the entirety. I have one more achievement. Finish a run which you redrew every single time you leveled up. We're going to do it.
Wasn't Wix.
It wasn't Wix.
Look from my link.
Anyways, so regardless, yeah, I just want...
Don't I need the background? Don't I need the background on what everything that happened? No. That is shitter drama. Well, now I'm curious.
It was Lethe Water, guys.
Okay. All right.
And
that's it. Nothing else. She didn't get banned for anything else about
literally nothing else.
Who reported her? Who reported her?
She did.
Wait, what? How did she report herself?
It's unrelated. Got it.
Okay.
She thought she was like doing a good thing. I think she felt like she was protecting a friend of hers. I think. And like, she wasn't. So
okay.
Didn't really go over very well.
So wait, how did it get found out? Did she like post in the Discord a recording she took of the Discord?
She told him directly.
She just told Lethe it.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is she blaming you for this?
Yes, Tornado Kane, that same lovely lady. Because like, that's accurate, Big Jordan. Because they.
It's very done. It's call-in day. We can do this in 5 minutes. It's great. I don't care.
So what's the question you asked me? I'm sorry, I'm sick.
Okay, the next question is, so how did she self-report? Did she just say she was recording it?
No, she sent Lethe the video.
Of her recording the thing? That's it?
Yeah, and was like, hey, here's this recording, and this is the reason I recorded it.
Rezzy on high speed is weird. Well, you're used to him sounding like he's on Percocets is the thing. This is what Rezzy would sound like if he wasn't constantly on downers.
And the reason was that she felt that with 3 moderators present, things weren't moderated appropriately. And instead of, I don't know, bringing it to their attention, decided to record the Discord.
Okay. So, so I've been hearing that there have been threats made?
Yes. I was told, well...
Oh, I see what Tornado Kane said now. The person who made a fake rape. I thought that was corroborated. Was that not corroborated? I stopped caring after a while. Like, everything with that whole situation, that Jason guy's weird as... like, man, I just like washed my hands of it eventually. I think it was entirely fake. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have any bad blood with Cly or anything like that. I don't know anything about the dramas. I'm not sure I want to get involved. It was a Claw op. Oh no, not Claw. God, that guy is actually schizophrenic, and people listen to him. Damn, I remember there was a long time ago, they pulled me into a call to talk about some like deep conspiracy stuff going on Twitch. And I was there to listen, see what was going on. And then the witness, I was waiting for you to come into chat. I'm going to try one run at this and see if I can get this achievement. Then we'll play it. Sorry, I've already gotten high. So, but yeah, like half an hour in, they dragged Claw in, and Claw he came in instantly, like, just a lunatic, dude. There's just, like, literally, I don't think that there's a single redeeming quality about that guy, except for, like, sometimes he can be funny, but it's when he's not trying to be funny, is the sad thing. He's not trying to be funny, and he's being really funny, because he's just, like, so much of a schizo. Oh, man. We need some more schizos back in Twitch poll, okay? We need to bring the schizophrenia back.
Lethe was told that Cly's extremely assertive and powerful boyfriend.
Okay. Do we know the boyfriend? Or is he just, is it some dude in real life?
He's been appearing on Wix of late. His name is Vigilante.
Vigilante's a cool dude.
Okay, all right. Okay, so this is like, we are in ultimate Glup drama forever. Okay, good. Okay, so Vigilante, known tanky, right? I don't even dislike Vigilante.
Well, he is not a tanky.
Honest with you, but whatever. that's okay. I still don't understand. I feel like the last time Clyde tried to do some sort of internet relation thing, it got really weird. I don't know why she's trying it again, but Okay, so Vigilante, what has he been saying to you?
Okay. Damn, why am I so curious?
Nothing to me. But he told Leafy that he was going to start raining hell down upon me as of yesterday. It's very cold.
How old are these? How old is he?
I mean, they're adults.
Well, no, I'm asking how old because like
legally.
Okay, I don't care about that. All right, if he's freshly 18, then like
which is my favorite new phrase of the last 2 years.
Okay, is he like 30? Is what I'm asking because I know Clyde's also like 30, right?
I think he's closer to 30 than he is to 20.
Okay,
I don't know his actual age.
Clyde's like 28, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So all right, so Vigilante's the one that's doing it. Clyde,
Bro, you know what we did? We didn't go kayaking yesterday, but we went to Harper's Ferry because I don't know why in my brain, because I don't know too much about the Civil War. I don't know why in my brain I thought Harper's Ferry was in like Missouri. Don't know why I thought that, but yeah, we went to Harper's Ferry yesterday. We went on a really long hike across the Shenandoah River. And bro, my body was not ready for that steep of a climb over that distance. Holy shit, dude. My body is ruined after walking, what was it, like 3-ish miles? 3-ish miles. And it was just over. It was just over. Anyways. That's what I did yesterday. I got to see the great outdoors, which is why I didn't stream yesterday. Okay, we're going to listen to like 3 more minutes of this just to sate my curiosity. And then we're going to move on to what everyone's been telling me to watch.
Clyde messaged someone about this, right?
Yeah, so I was going to say, we got to backtrack a little bit.
Okay,
so, Clyde texted her mom about getting banned from the Discord.
Yeah. She posted it on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Sad about his divorce?
Okay.
Jesus.
All right. So after texting her mother about getting banned from a Discord, all right.
She tweeted out the picture and said, "When she's right, she's right."
About her mother.
Her mother.
I'm gonna read this for the chat real quick because it's right. It's all we can do. It doesn't feel good. I'm sorry, but you'll get on and over it, and they will still be stuck. I know. The dude who decided to be a bitch will still be fat and sad about his divorce.
That's
and then
me?
her mother says yes. So why is she blaming you?
Sorry to hear about your divorce, Parallax.
The overwhelming theme of moderation in Leafy's server currently is that I'm at fault for all of it.
So are you a mod in his server?
I am.
Oh.
What Leafy are we talking about? There's only one Leafy on the internet that I know about, and it's you guys are certainly not talking about that. Let the water Kai. I know who Kai is. Why are we calling him Leafy?
But Leafy just did it?
Yeah.
Do you think that she's not going after Leafy because he's black?
It probably is. I don't think she's being racist allegations. Yeah, no, I think she's going after me because I'm an easy target. I think that like.
Is it because how large you are?
Lethy?
Probably. It's a gravitational pull. She's just being pulled.
Oh, I thought it was just like, like she's definitely gonna hit. It's like.
Lethy? I would read that as lathe. Okay.
Okay, like be like shooting at the broadside of a barn, right? Yeah.
Yeah. If she tries to shoot at someone else, there's a good chance that she's even an inch off and nicks me. I gotcha.
So do you think that this is a better or worse situation than when you broke your skull?
This is better for me.
Okay.
It's utterly hilarious to be honest with you.
Okay.
So, I listen for like we all have an inner normie from like before we became broken, and my inner normie hears and thinks this texted her mom about getting banned from Discord, and like that alone for me is so absurd.
How does it feel to be a more normal person for once, Parallax?
I watch you regularly.
That doesn't count. That literally doesn't count. I literally spent 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Trip over it. My fat ass can jump over that.
I spoke with my mother today. We talked about performativity for 45 fucking minutes and the idea of performance as like identity. Okay,
yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, super normal. That's what I do in real life. But anyways, this is somehow.
Did you whine to her about getting banned from a Discord?
No, I whined to her about like the forced juxtaposition of like society roles that we're all forced on and how that like violates the non-aggression pact. Anyways, all right. So is this it, or have they doxed you yet, or what?
So that's what we're kind of waiting in the wings because as of 2 days.
Okay, we're waiting in the wings. It's over. Okay, that is nothing drama. You guys are boring. Okay. You guys are boring.
I want to bring that up because I just saw it.
Let's see what this is.
This looks somewhat.
Can someone give me like a hint as to what even we're going to be seeing here? Because I don't know if this is like drama stuff, if this is just like a random like mentally ill person that decided to talk to Rezzy. I don't know if this has to do with politics. I don't know what this has to do with whatsoever. Just everyone was like, you got to see this. Told you not to watch it. Don't you get lippy? Listen, I'll get lippy whether I want to. All right. I put a suggestion for Mexicans have murder genes. Jesus Christ, what a statement. I'll watch that probably in between this and watch it and playing the witness. He's in our community, Sondsol. But I don't know what it's about. What is it about? What is it about? Okay, you know, I was just going in blind. Let's go blind.
What
Fuck
interesting.
it. I don't
Why
care.
not? That was it. I even banned Herman. Yeah, he did something really weird. I can't remember. It was like Addy pupils level weird, I think. You know? Anyways. Cool. We got another caller that we're going to bring in. Hello. Hello.
That was an interesting conversation, Rezzy. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, so I can't stop thinking about how you were saying earlier about the whole like fear thing. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, like I was listening to some of my tunes from like a decade ago earlier today, and it's just like one thing that really stood out to me was that like this was before I was Muslim, and like I really like focused on like fearful sounds.
Yeah. Okay,
And
dude.
Wait.
You guys say
Wait, what the
like,
f- did you just
Yeah.
say?
Yep. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, so I can't stop thinking about how you were saying earlier about the whole like fear thing. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, like I was listening to some of my tunes from like a decade ago earlier today, and it's just like one thing that
Semi-tunes?
really stood out to me was that like this was before I was Muslim, and like I really like focused on like fearful sounds.
Yeah. Okay,
And
dude. Are you gonna say like some? What sort of fearful sounds are you talking about, bro? Sorry, just go ahead, please.
Like just like really energized, charged, like kind of like just awe sounds, right? Like
what? Like metal?
sure, you know, but like in general, it's just like I think there's really like something like when I live alone, right? It's like it's a lot easier to like motivate myself with fear.
Would you say like emo is like the sort of sounds you're talking about, like emo music?
No, see, this is electronic music. It's just like it's like rave stabs and like really grating, like distorted, like
So like industrial?
Yeah, more like industrial for
Okay.
Yeah.
It's called Her Name
alright.
Was Fire.
So I'm not going to say that those are fear things. I know what you're trying to say, you're evoking and everything like that, right? I actually ended up explaining this in the mod chat the other day because I was yelling at Acrail. I was literally talking about how, yeah, because like you listen to the music I play before we start the Twitch stream, right? Would you say that I use some of those sounds in like some of my openers and shit?
Yeah, you got an interesting selection going on there.
Yeah.
It's some good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like some of it though, it's gonna have like, you know, I played Voice of Trespass today, for instance, which is like a kind of like a carnival metal type of song. I don't know how else to describe it, right? But like again, the whole
God, that sounds
disjointedness
horrible.
of it is the idea that we have these inner parts of us and inner parts of our being that is angry, sad, or whatever. And by the application of empathy through these different forms, we're going ahead and allowing ourselves to say, oh, this isn't just me doing this. And that's why it helps you like defocus on yourself and more consider the condition that you're in, is how I usually interpret music. Do you think?
God, I love hearing. Sorry, wait, hold on. Rezzy, are you a musician at all? Do you play an instrument? Do you sing? I need to make sure that my statement is correct. Are you capable? Are you capable whatsoever? Does anybody know if Rezzy is gone? If that's the case? Because there's two type of people that talk about music like this. I do programming and light piano. Okay, there are two types of people that talk about music like this. All right? One is people that are not musicians whatsoever. And then two, the most like esoteric, and I know that you are, so I know that I'm not insulting you. This is you as a person, at least my perception of you, that you have thrust onto me. All right? Anything that I say here is my perception of you that you have earned. All right? And I love you. All right? and I'm high, so hopefully I'm not saying something that's super rude. All right, but both are stoned. Both of these people, when they talk about music, they sound stoned. They sound like they're talking about a bunch of esoteric nonsense. Like, what was that genre that you just referenced? Circus metal? I'm going to be tearing apart a 20-year-old synth to rebuild a thing to wire through a mini brute. Okay. So you're like on the technical side of things. But you're talking about it in such an esoteric way. Okay, I don't understand you as a human being. Like, when I talk about music, I'm like a born and bred musician, okay? Every single person in my family is a musician. My parents met in choir in college, okay? I have been in musical things since I was literally like 3 years old. Oh, happy birthday, Rez. And speaking of birthdays, hey guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but today is a special day. It's a day in October, which means it's my birthday month. My birthday's on Halloween this month. And if you guys like my content, or if you just think I'm really, really pretty, please consider dropping a dono. Please consider following the stream, liking the stream on YouTube, or subscribing. This was my shill. All right. Is this the to Will? And I've never seen a Will video. I've never seen any conflicts involving Will in his channel. But you know what? I do know that guy, the very little that I have seen, passing little interactions that I watched in Discords, that guy is one of the cringest people I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, there's a reason I haven't watched anything with him in it. It's because just watching him type out sad boy nonsense into spicy chat like a year and a half ago made me so uncomfortable. I knew that I couldn't handle watching anything with him in it. Ugh. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. You should watch his trip to the Bible Museum. DM it to me.
Inner parts of our being that is angry, sad, or whatever, and by the application of empathy through these different forms, we're going ahead and allowing ourselves to say, oh, this isn't just me doing this. And that's why it helps you like defocus on yourself and more consider the condition that you're in, is how I usually interpret music. Do you think that is another reason why those sounds exist and then get populated and then people consume it en masse? Have you ever considered it that way, I suppose?
I see, it's my journey through music has not been what most people like, right?
What did you start with? Were you like My Little Pony?
No, like that when I was in middle school, like, you know, my parents are like, oh, here's the Beatles, right? And then he's like, oh, here's a Korn CD. And then it was like, oh, let's go through all the Black Sabbath and punk music. And then it was like, oh, hey, there's you know, here's hardcore, you know, and here's then it all went like to breakcore and jungle and all that. And
okay, so like, you did metal, you did hard like rock music,
new metal,
followed
too.
by electronica.
Like there was like a stint there where I went through like Machine Head and some of the like new metal, black metal kind of stuff, but
new
like,
metal.
As far as like the actual like European Nordic stuff, you know, it's always like the vocal style that really takes me out of it.
What, the growling and shit? Do you get scared?
Dude, no, it's honestly like really like at this point in time, I just like think that vocals are like very memorable and distinct, and it's the kind of thing where like you'll like wake up out of the blue and you'll be like, oh, I'll put on the music that I was listening to the other day, and you'll hear like the same, like you'll know exactly how the whole song goes from hearing like a little bit of the vocal. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, I understand that. I guess
like you want to put yourself.
So what's the point you're trying to make here? I guess I don't really know what you're trying to say, other than like it does music. Is it for fear or is it not for fear? Is that like what we're trying to talk about? I just want to.
Well, I think when it comes to like like the whole like in general in life, like I'm finding that like fear is like very important, right? And like important in a way that like
fear is a manipulation tactic. That's what it is, right? It's people utilize.
What the f are you people talking about?
It triggers your survival mechanisms. Yeah.
Right, but if you're at the point where you're like, you know, mature and you don't have fear and you live alone, like what, like the existential fear.
What does the living alone part have to do with this?
You don't like skits out when you live alone? Like,
no, I lived alone for nearly 10 years. It was one of the most wonderful experiences of my life. It was a vacation every day.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But like I've been living alone here for like 13 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and I had roommates and it was much better.
Okay.
Like,
well, that might be you. Are you low? When did your roommates move away?
Like 8 years ago.
Okay. When did you join Twitch?
Like I want to say 2 years ago is when I found the website, right? Like,
interesting. All right. Hey, so okay, well that's just like a you problem though, that you have like that loneliness gene, right? Like more than anything else, because like I mean, in the same note, like I don't have any issue with that, right, at all. And obviously this is like one of the problems that we do have people who are probably more like you than like me, because like I'm kind of weird for that, right?
Right.
But
well, I'm just like personally worried because like I keep trying to find things to like scare me into shape to do stuff I want to do, and like
why you can't self-motivate by fear. It's because it's the same thing as trying to find trauma to overcome to make yourself a better person, which is like, you know, an issue that one could take with like
Is he looking for a reason to be motivated?
Brittany Simon or Dombrowski's work.
Yeah, well, like if I don't have the trauma-based learning associated with it, I don't actually think of the reward pathway from like getting the reward from like.
Yeah, but it's not about even the reward. You don't think about the reward. You just do things, right?
Well, I'm saying the positive reinforcement does not like.
How do we get from music to positive
Like,
reinforcement?
yeah, but you can't hope for reinforcement as like a thing. You can get reinforcement of positive stuff, but that's more, I would say, you going ahead and needing to have that reinforcement to continue doing something. Like if I have a bad day of stream, what do I do the next day? I come back on stream, right? Like you have to just do that. It's not about like motivation, it's about dedication. Like when you're trying to make changes, like it's, you know, me losing weight hasn't been, oh, I said I wanted to lose weight. It's no, I'm just going to eat better, and then I just eat a little bit less food, and that's been good for like the last 35 pounds.
No, I hear what you're saying here about the dedication, but like my life experience has taught me very well that like if you're doing anything with anybody for more than 6 months, they're leading you on and you're gonna get knocked off the cliff.
What the fuck does that even mean? Wait, like you can't be around another person for more than 6 months?
No, like I have real bad trust issues. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, fair.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, that's like 6 months is still a pretty long time, right? But like,
so after 6 months, you stop trusting people entirely, is what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is that like after 6 months, it's like it will affect me for the rest of my life.
If someone you over after 6 months, it'll affect you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, like,
buddy, what? Okay, you don't believe in therapy, do you?
Well, I mean,
I'm just asking. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna make fun. People are gonna make fun of you for it, but
therapy. I absolutely reject I've had therapy in the past.
What about?
And,
have you ever like talked to like a mom about this shit or no?
I went to the mosque and they were like being
Did they call
racist.
you gay?
No,
oh, sorry.
like
go ahead.
they were being racist against white people, and like
I'm
like,
assuming
dude,
you're
like,
white in this analogy, right?
like they were being political.
What is this?
like,
What do you mean they were being political? Do they just hate white people or what?
No, dude. Okay, like I live in a blue zone.
Okay, what does that mean?
People are racist and they're political. Like,
What do you mean
and-
you're in a blue? Like, are they racist against the whites, the blacks?
I feel
People are
like,
racist everywhere.
bro, I feel like every 30 seconds this conversation shifts entirely in what its topic is. Is it just because I'm high? Is this something that I shouldn't try and cover while high? Because this is like literally like every 2 seconds, the entire premise.
Dude, you say that, but I've been to other places and they're not this racist.
Well, no,
Like,
they're probably not this outwardly racist. Like that's like is that what you mean? Is like they're just so you went to the mosque and they wouldn't talk to you? Is it because you're white?
No, like they're racist in the sermon. You know what I mean? Like
Okay, so
like,
they're preaching racism, is what you're saying now?
Yes.
Okay. How?
Yeah. What?
How would they? What would be? Can you name me? So did they were just racist in the sermon and you didn't try to talk to them about it, or what?
I've been there 3 times. And you know, it's like it's not that I can't make friends. It's that
was it?
You know.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I can't make. You said it's not that I can't make friends. Finish your statement, and then I'll jump back in.
It's just gotten to the point where, like, I'm an adult, where like I can figure out people really quickly, very easily, through talking to them. And
But did you talk to the imam or no?
dude, I tried to talk to the imam and he like walked off, and he like, you know what I'm saying? It's the kind of thing where like
what were you projecting your voice and are you sure he heard you?
If people don't look you in the eye, they're scared of you.
That's not the truth at all. Like that's not how that works at all.
Bro, Rezzy, how do you keep track of the conversation? You respond to literally every single thing that he says. I'm sorry. I have to. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. Let me listen to the last 1 minute. Full attention.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I can't make. You said it's not that I can't make friends. Finish your statement, and then I'll jump back in.
It's just gotten to the point where like I'm an adult, where like I can figure out people really quickly, very easily, through talking to them. And
But did you talk to the imam or no?
dude, I tried to talk to the imam and he like walked off, and he like, you know what I'm saying? It's the kind of thing where like
what were you projecting your voice and are you sure he heard you?
If people don't look you in the eye, they're scared of you.
That's not the truth at all. Like that's not how that works at all.
Wow, it was.
Some people just don't like looking
insane.
other people in the eye to begin with because they're surveying their surroundings. Because I don't really often do that because I'm paranoid.
They're surveying their surroundings. Well put, Rezzy.
Because I'm the light guardian. I guess was it a Nation of Islam mosque by chance?
No, man, there aren't, dude. Okay, like there was one mosque that was like where a former Al Qaeda member was, and that shit has been like shut down for like a few a number of years.
Okay, all right.
And that's the Shia mosque. Okay, we don't talk to the Shias. We go to the Sunni mosque.
Okay, so you're not going to the Al Qaeda mosque. All right.
No, there's a number of reasons.
Are you in Michigan by chance?
No.
Okay, cool, great. Right. Good afternoon, love you. Gray. Good afternoon, love you. Buddy, I think you gotta like you probably need to try to. I'm sure there's like a mosque where they will accept your whiteness.
No, man, the mosque is really far. Okay, it's like there are so few mosques. Okay, first of all, like
this is a white guy that converted to Islam.
Population here, okay, it's don't even think like.
Do I have that right? Let me kill this stupid loser. 1 second. Okay, is this a white guy that converted to Islam? I'm asking if that's the case. And if so, is he like a really big Sneeko fan by chance? No, I'm just so curious. I think in my life, I can think of one person who is like a white Muslim. And he was like this ginger dude from the UK who ended up helping the UK feds catch a bunch of terrorists. What about Barack Obama? Hey, he's only half white, okay?
There's not even like singles clubs at the churches anymore, dude. Like the actual like therapy, okay, is
you
like...
don't go to the mosques, so you wouldn't know if they have a singles club.
No, I do.
Do they just not have a singles club?
Dude, I mean, it's like...
I don't know if churches have singles clubs, by the way. I don't actually know if that's the case, even.
See, they used to have singles clubs.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Now they have AA, okay?
Now they have Alcoholics Anonymous. Okay. You know, I'm going to be honest. I think you have to... You probably need to talk to people about this loneliness thing, right? In real life, probably not online. You don't date, I'm guessing?
No, dude, like my van broke down like 3 years ago.
Okay.
And
Did you have anything
like,
painful on the side of the van?
Yo!
No.
Okay, thank God. It didn't say.
We're on another subject. I love
so
it.
Your van broke down 3 years ago. Okay.
It's an unmarked white van, okay?
Okay. Is it a panel van?
I don't know what that means.
Like, does it look like a van that a business professional that maybe possibly going from place to place and doing mobile car washes? Could that be a use for the van that you're talking about?
That is absolutely what the previous owner of the van did.
Oh, okay, so it was Tom.
He was bald, in fact.
I feel very worried about this, but you may... So, your van broke down 3 years ago. Why haven't you fixed it?
Because I've tried to fix it, and I'm not good with fixing vehicles, and not like my dad thought he was, and now we have 3 broken vehicles, and
bro,
like basically he like keeps saying he's gonna fix it.
Oh man, you know my car kind of broke down the other day. Gotta buy a new car. What the? Who is this guy? Who is this enigma? I love him. It's like, oh yeah, the lead on my pencil broke. Gotta sharpen a new pencil. Oh no, my AC went out. I better buy a new house.
But he like lives up the state with his wife, and it's the kind of thing where like I really don't like. I wanted to move out of the country.
Okay.
A couple years ago, and
where'd you want to move to? Where'd you want to move to?
God, I just feel like I'm getting like slow-mo murdered, like poof. And then like another minute of the conversation will go by, and just as I'm recovering from that shot to the shoulder, poof. And then I'm trying to come back. Oh no. And then poof. I keep on getting another shot straight to the gut.
I wanted to move to Russia before the war.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm like, maybe I should try. Like, I still want to go off the continent if I'm gonna leave the country.
Okay.
But now I'm like looking at Europe or Africa because reasons.
Send this guy to
But
Namibia.
then I got food stamps, and now I have like a huge stash of food. So I'm like stuck here, and it's like even if I fix my vehicle and go off and date women, it's like it's not solving the equation for me in terms of like motivating me to do shit that I need to do. Like,
You've been using food stamps to stock up on food?
yeah, because like they give you like 300 a month.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I missed where food stamps came into this.
Like a huge stash of food. So I'm like stuck here, and it's like even if I fix my vehicle and go off and date women, it's like it's not solving the equation for me in terms of like motivating me to do shit that I need to do. Like,
You've been using food stamps to stock up on food?
yeah, because like they give you like 300 a month, and it's like if you don't spend it, it carries over for a couple months, and if it keeps carrying over, it just goes away.
Okay.
So it's like I always spend it all.
Okay. So you just So you how are you gonna leave the country?
Rezzy asking the important questions.
Like basically like
Well, he's gonna sell all 3 of those broken cars is what he's gonna do.
my family doesn't want me to leave the country. Because they think I'll never come back.
Do you think you would never come back?
I might come back. I don't know. I'd have to be there. Like, you know, it's like if I go there and it sucks and it's like way
Where are
worse.
you gonna? Where is like where is there?
Wherever.
Basically, I need to go to a bigger city, and I need to try and learn a language that's not Russian because that was way too hard for me.
Okay.
Like non-Asian language, really. Like
okay.
I contemplated India for a while. It's impossible. Okay.
Okay.
India will have a lot of English speakers.
So
other than that,
you're probably looking for a place that speaks English, then, right?
Wouldn't
right, but it can't be
India
the UK.
have a lot of English
It
speakers?
can't be Canada, and that's like the real limit here. Is that like those are just going to be worse.
Why would the UK or Canada be worse?
There's like a huge number of reasons, mostly related to like Northerners, to put it quite bluntly.
What, Hyperboreans or Whiteys?
I really don't get in with either. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Wait,
kind of thing.
wait,
He's
wait.
white.
I thought that they kicked you. They don't want to talk to you at the mosque because you're white.
Oh, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say they're not white, right?
What?
But they blame like things like mine closures on like the white, like whenever they say like the white man, and they're trying to play you like you're a native, and you can tell that like, oh, maybe they're natives, but like they're not like natives, like they weren't born here natives, you know what I mean?
What the f are you?
Like,
I have no idea what the f you're talking about, dude.
no, I know you don't know what I'm talking about, but it's just the kind of thing where like you get racism for being from where you're born as you're born, right? And then they're like trying to play it on skin color, right?
Has someone called a wellness check on this poor guy? You guys want me to watch this for like the drama content of it or like the schizo content of it, but like, has anyone called a wellness check on this guy? Because it sounds like this guy's in some deep, existential shits. He needs some help. And you're milking him. And you're telling me to milk him by proxy.
It's like when they're like, oh, they're trying to be racist against like, people from another country. It's like, well, they grew up in that country. You know what I mean?
Yo, I don't know why I didn't get a notification for this, but Joy Lynn in YouTube chat donated $10. Thank you very much. I just saw that on my third screen over here.
I mean, like, every country has that type of racism amongst mostly its elders, right? But like, when they came to where you were born, and they're racist against you, it's fucking
Okay, the haircut is hot. I know. I got it for a reason.
Like, it's bullshit.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, I don't disagree. Being racist is bullshit, period, right? I'm okay with saying that. That's fine. Somebody was talking about in chat about MPV Unity mosques. Have you ever tried that out?
What is this?
It's called MPV Unity mosques. Apparently, they let.
This guy needs to find meaning in life that isn't derived from religion. I'm convinced of it. This guy needs to have something happen in his life where he has like something to live for instead of, some proverbial 72 versions at the end of his life that isn't even like necessarily going to like happen. Please, somebody save this man from himself. He needs to be saved from himself, not from anything else but himself. He is the cause of all of his own problems, and he is looking for help in all the wrong places. Somebody, please, needs to help him.
White people do things, I believe. Somebody said it in chat.
Look, I already know. I've already been to all the mosques in town. Okay, I already know. Like,
how many mosques do you have in town?
There's only like 5.
There's 5?
And none of them like him. Oh no, maybe he's just a rancid personality.
3 of them are people's houses and buildings that don't exist anymore.
Okay, well that's.
Yeah.
That's
like, the pandemic f***ed everything up, dude. The pandemic f***ed it all up.
How did the pandemic f*** it up that it's just people's houses now?
Because when you have to pay pandemic rent and they try and get you to mask up and all that shit, like, you're just gonna have the mosque at the richest person's house. Like I've been to churches that have done this like before too. Like, like a lot of times a church will like collapse because of the leadership, and then they'll just like go to the richest person's house, and it's like, yeah.
So...
But like, no, like, I get all my religious fulfillment online. It's not like much, like, it's much easier to not have to travel without a car. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, because the van's been broken for a while. I feel like you need to talk to people not on the internet, my guy. Like, somehow.
No, I do.
Okay.
I do, but I don't think there's a therapy thing. It's the thing of like, it's like, fear is definitely a vital portion of life. Like,
okay.
Well, we're back on this.
Fear is just a response. It has nothing to do. You don't need to fear, and that would be a fine life without fear. Right? Like, it doesn't, right, fear is like just a negative, it's just a reactor of our body. It's an instinct that we feel when we feel uncomfortable. It's not like it's,
sure.
It's not like a bad or a good thing. It's just a response. What you do with it is important, you know?
Oh, absolutely. But that's where I'm feeling like what I do for myself that I feel is important to me is not translatable, exchangeable, valuable to the community at large where I'm at. And that is where the fear needs to like really be stepping it up in terms of like knowing when to have the confidence to be scared, to not over like engage or invest in like just like research for a couple days on stuff that like.
Is he talking about fear as a motivator for doing stuff in life? Because fear is one way to describe that. I'm trying to, there's a different word that's probably more apt for what he's looking for here. It's not being scared that something will happen. It's like burdens or something along those lines. Like you have like these aren't necessarily negative things. I think that's what he's trying to say. Like fear isn't necessarily like a bad thing, but I think the word that he's looking for is different. He's talking about like the fear of not meeting expectations or of, you know, contributing to everything that you should be contributing to, not living up to the things that you said that you would do. Like this is just like having responsibilities. And like, I don't think that fear is the motivator there. What is the word what is the word that I'm looking for? Damn it.
You know, it doesn't affect me, right? Like,
Sure. I'm just gonna tell you though, I really think you need to make real life friends that you can talk to though. I think I'm maintaining
I have real life friends. They come over every now and again. It's we see each other like once a month. It's because we're on opposite sides of the town.
Okay.
And it's like, like, dude, it feels like everybody's having this like these car problems, man. And it's like,
well, they just can't afford to go and buy a whole ass new one, I guess.
I know one person that isn't. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. That sucks. I think you should. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea where to go with this. At all.
okay.
You doing okay?
Yeah, no, I mean it's honestly just like been on my mind today. You know,
Okay,
it's
like the loneliness
whatever.
thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea to live by fear, you know? Generally, I just don't think that's like a good motivation function to have fear be what does it. Is there any chance I can get you to say I'm Augie RFC and I approve this message?
I'm Augie RFC and I approve this message.
I hate how much you sound like Augie, and it's like really bothering me now that he's back again. Okay, here, do you like play Magic the Gathering or like some game that you can go like hang out with people? And like, what is this loneliness thing?
No, like
who is Augie? He's a
just to be with
commentary
my dad
YouTuber.
for, like, the past month, and I like went up with him and we like helped build a shed, and it just like completely like ruined my like vibe and flow and feeling to be like making music and shit. And it's like I was playing video games the whole time, you know. And
I thought you were building a shed.
I could not watch porn when he wasn't there, and it's just like now I'm like, oh,
damn,
I'm not
son.
gonna play games or like, you know, I'm not gonna do any of that shit, right? But it's like I'm sitting here like, how do I scare myself out of falling into the like rhythms that I get involved with? Like,
how does building a shed with your father make you unable to watch porn?
No, I mean I was unable to not watch porn.
I understand that. So you were had to wait. Were you being forced to watch porn?
Like, dude, like
the logo. Hold on. You need to put your logo on the opposite corner of the screen. It looks like you're trying to get the edge of it inside of your nose. Just so you know, this is a sock on my microphone. That is the logo. I'm not trying to get the logo into my mouth, okay? This is just the pop filter, okay? Here, I'll set it up like that so it's a little bit more obvious, I guess. How's that?
There's a point in life where like
sock
porn
filter
is like your only form of exercise, because you can't like you have to be somewhere at certain times. Like it's like what having a job does to you, man.
Okay,
like,
but wait, stop. No, wait, what do you mean? Is the job jerking it?
Straight jorking
when
it.
I had a job, right, and I was working.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to be at some place for X hours and do what they needed done, right? So it's like physical frustration.
Okay, but all right. Do you mind if I bring in Akriel and Conoclast, just because I'm, you know, like they've been waiting for a bit, and I want to kind of go down this porn hole, I guess. Because people,
why would you call it
I'm not
that?
gonna lie. I don't know why you brought that up. I'm a little confused, but I think we can get to it. I'm just gonna bring in Kano and Akriel because, yeah. What is Real quick, are you being forced to watch porn, or do you just need to watch porn?
No, I don't even really need to watch porn.
Okay. What do you, so
what
what
I
do you
mean?
mean by you're unable to not watch it?
I think that, okay, this is going to be, listen. Listen, Parallax. You, okay? I can swing a pop filter. There's a pop filter inside of the sock. Do you think that I'm poor? Come the on. It's a pop filter. I put that on the microphone. And then I put on the sock. Jesus Christ, have some faith in me, for the love of God.
I have to be careful how I say this, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time. You're fine.
Yeah, like when you're like watching a stream and they're trying to do a form of adult entertainment that is really like a Jimmy Russell attempt.
Why did you say poor? Like poor people are bad though? Because they are? Why do you have yellow socks? These are my hospital socks. Okay? These are my hospital socks for when they lasered rocks out of my kidneys. All right? And it makes everybody mad that I have a sock over my microphone. Bro, that's crazy, Abby. Toxic. It's true. It's literally the reason that I keep the sock on here. Because everyone gets mad about it. And they are grippies. They are grippies. I think I have the, yeah. Look, I got the unmatched sock right here. It's grippy. Because I was at the hospital. Leave me the alone. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Bro, are you being forced to watch Amaranth?
No thanks.
Oh, okay. Poly People?
Why are we asking these questions?
No. It's not really like that. What I'm just saying is that like, if I like
you watch me a
actively-
lot. Do you consider my stream porn?
I should, Danipo. That's true. It's just that people have just grown to accept the sock, so it's not even that much of a shock factor anymore. But hey, listen, DM me, and I will send you a pair of these socks. For only $19.99, you too can have Sondsol branded yellow grippy socks. Did Poly People get straight up canceled? I don't know what happened to Poly People, but where the fuck is my water? Jesus Christ. I don't know what happened with Poly People, but I know that she got banned from Twitch. Danabo, we can work something out. Just shoot me a DM, baby boy. All right, anyways.
I do.
No, I'm just saying that like in general, right?
That was not a quick no.
Okay, wait.
Like,
let me ask you this.
like-
Are you saying that you fall into sin and you watch porn when you're alone and you need others to be around to keep you from watching it?
No. See, when
Okay.
I'm
What
alone,
an
it's
insane thing
fine.
to say.
Okay, but it's when other people are around that you have to watch
only
porn.
want to watch porn when you're around other people?
No, I only want to watch porn when I have to do something.
That I don't want to do.
And it's like a physical, like I have to stay put.
This is
and
like,
I have
Well,
to do
if
this.
you're just saying you need to jerk off and you need to watch porn to jerk off, that's fine.
But I don't have to watch porn to jerk off.
Yeah, okay, yeah, same. But
What the?
also, Acriel, take it away. Sorry, please.
authority thing? Is it like you can't tell me what to do? I'm gonna jerk my right here.
Yeah, see, Acriel gets it. He's a dad.
But
Like,
wait, no. So you're hanging out
What
with
the
your dad, and you need to then watch porn.
no, like, dude. Okay, when your dad is like as much older as he than he is like for me, like he like sleeps and like watches YouTube And I was talking to him last night, or like 2 nights ago. No, it was last night. And I'm like, Dad, do you like watch any live streams? He's like, almost none. And it's like I feel like if I was a father,
I'm dead on this line.
I wouldn't watch streams either.
Why? And what does that have to do with jerking it?
Because it's like the value of introducing chaos and unexpected happenings into your life is like it's very much more of a single person kind of thing.
What does that have to do with jerking off?
Like, okay. I don't think it has to do with jerking off.
I don't think so either.
I don't think that's like a connection that you're gonna make.
Glad we cleared that up. What?
So why do you need to jerk off when your dad's home?
God damn. Bro.
Is this
because
like a thing
what
I don't think it has to do with jerking off.
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think that's like a connection that you're
All right, Talon.
Glad we cleared that up. What?
So why do you need to jerk off when your dad's home? Is this
because
like a thing
if I
where like
try and
you did that so much?
Oh no. Is this does this game not have any Oh wait, I know how I can fix this. Hold on. I know how I can fix it. Volume mixer. Let's turn the witness way the down. So we can still listen to this.
No. This is a good question.
Can't do it without that.
Sorry, you want to go and finish that?
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Well, it just seemed like you asked me, why do I need to jerk off when my dad's home? And the answer for that is that like, yeah, it's not just me who gets lonely, right? Like he'll come to me to talk to me about stuff.
Like, not about porn,
but
right?
What does that have to do with rubbing one out? That's the connection I'm missing. Like, why?
Do you just
What
watch
about late night solo hockey?
Yeah, and why don't you do that when you said when you're alone is not a problem.
There's so few things in my life that I want to do where I can afford to get interrupted every like 30 to 40 minutes.
Is porn one of them?
Yeah.
Buddy, what are you're talking? That's
Still
not
not
porn.
following.
That's gooning. You're literally gooning. You might have a porn addiction, my dude.
No, dude, I understand why you think this.
Okay. I'm glad you understand, but I have no idea what the f you're talking about right now. Apparently Chai
What
was...
can you possibly get done in under 30 to 40 minutes?
I
as a
can
male?
rub one out in like 5 to 10, okay?
Dungeon in World of Warcraft.
You might hurt yourself if you keep doing that.
No, it happens like, it's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, fine, whatever. And like, I'm just done, whatever.
I do not know what the I've been listening to for the last, I don't fucking know how long, but...
Okay, continue, sorry.
This is important, Chai.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry, this is very interesting. I don't care why you said you didn't let me finish. Don't start with, I don't know why, but I want to get back to the content. I know what you're going to say. You've done this before. All right, we're moving on. I was going to say it's beautiful. You're not. You're going to say that we should go back to the content. Okay. Anyways, moving forward, we don't need that. That's absolutely worthless to this. Okay, what do you mean, buddy? You're gooning. Do you have a porn addiction?
It's
I feel like this is like a control thing for you.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can listen to much more of this, guys.
I have an answer to everything. And I'm just going to share a video with you guys real quick. It's called It's called the Unsissy Manifesto. Exactly how to quit sissy porn, step-by-step guide.
Yeah. No, I mean, like...
No, this isn't going to help? This doesn't help?
No, I mean,
Why does Good Afternoon Love You?
There is a larger thing here about that this ties into, right? Where it's like, you know, mainly what it really is, right, about the whole idea of the addiction thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like when I stopped smoking weed a year ago, right? I've like slowly been easing off of my habits from being like really like smoking way too much, right?
This guy sounds like a...
And it's
I smoke too much weed.
Like I don't think I want to live with people like for more than 6 months because of the shit that happens. And like,
is this guy living alone because he can't stop gooning and smoking weed, and it puts everybody off of like living with him? Like, is that what's going on here? Because damn, hold on, let me, who's currently in chat? Let me just like make sure. Because sometimes people I know IRL pop up into chat, and I need to make sure. Okay, we're safe. Yeah, I had a roommate that was like jerking it all the time, and yeah, that was god awful to live with. It was actually the worst. Like, you could hear it multiple times a day, and for some god awful reason, this guy would always try to cover up the sounds by listening to like Netflix shows. Was it Stinky? Listen, what it was there was like a particular order every single time. Every time he went to go jork it, he'd be like, oh man, guys, I smell some stink on me. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go take a quick shower. It doesn't matter if my girlfriend at the time was there. It doesn't matter if I had people over for studying, because this was in college. It didn't matter if it was like, you know, like people coming over to drink and chill. Like, he'd just be like, oh man, I need to go take a shower. And then you could hear him very, very quietly close the door and very quietly lock the lock, right? But it was because we were in like shitty housing, like it was like kerchunk, like even if you tried to do it quietly. I don't know why he had to do it quietly. And then he would go into his room, and first you'd hear, which was it first? It was, he turned on American Dad first, okay? So every time this guy went to masturbate, okay, you'd hear da 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 da. Good morning, USA, right? And then he'd go over to his, and this sounds like a joke, but you can probably find videos and clips of me talking about this before. This is like a real unfortunate thing that happened in my life. He would play American Dad in the background to cover up the fapping noises, and then he'd go over to his iPod Nano like dock, and he'd play smooth jazz. I shit you not, like actual smooth jazz, Kenny G shit, right? And then you'd hear the bathroom fan turn on, and then you'd hear the shower, and then for like 30 minutes, dude, like 30 minutes, it was like violent, like just like he was beating the shit out of his, like he was punishing himself for masturbating. He was really going at it, right? And I swear to God, like every single time this happened, dude, every single time this happened, you'd hear it like, but then it like, so like even when he was coming, he was still like beating the shit out of his, and then like in reverse order, the shower turned off, then the fan, then the jazz, then the American Dad, and he would come out. And what pissed me off extra about it, okay, is oftentimes this wouldn't even come out clothed. He'd come out with just a towel on. Okay. And it doesn't matter, again, if it was just like regular company over, or if it happened several times when my brother came over to like hang out. It happened when my then girlfriend came over to hang out. It happened when I had people there like doing projects for class, dude. It happened. And this isn't something, okay? This isn't something that would happen just one time. Okay. Like it happened enough to where me and people that were over at my house often, we would hear him say, I need to go take a shower. And then we would say, here comes American Dad. Here comes Jazz. Here comes the fart fan in the bathroom. Okay. And dude, I swear to God, like this is one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. This guy would come out in a towel and he'd sit out there for like 5-10 minutes and he'd be like, hey guys, I still have soap in my hair, guys. I am so sorry. I need to go like finish this shower. And I swear to God, he would go, he'd close his door, he'd lock the door, he'd go over to his Xbox One, turn on American Dad, Kenny G smooth jazz, fart fan, shower on. Like it's in like, and I remember one time me and my buddy, we were just sitting in I think it was a holiday, like St. Patrick's Day. And we counted, this did it 5 times in one night, 5 times in one night, dude. And it fucks with me to this day. Okay. It fucks with me to this day. I cannot watch American Dad because every time I hear American Dad's opening, the Good Morning USA song, like immediately I just think about this guy beating his tiny little like chode ass like baby like as hard as he can, like he's trying to murder his cock 5 times in one day. And this was all the time, guys. This happened all the time. It was unbelievable how often this shit happened. And that's like not even the worst thing that guy did. It gets so much worse. I was reminded when me and my older brother talked a couple of weeks ago, and he reminded me that he like talked this guy down from suicide over the phone because of a girl while we were living together. Like at one point, so like get this, okay? So at one point, right? So at one point, he was having some like serious lady issues, okay? Some serious lady issues. That woman is crazy. All right, she was like actually like one of the most like emotionally like manipulative, like crazy I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, so like I don't blame him for that, okay? I do blame him for not breaking up with her, though. Damn, how deep into this story do I want to go? I guess there's like... Oh, it's the game. Okay. Okay, one's in chat if you guys want to hear, like... the long part of the story, I guess. We're kind of balls deep, man. I guess you're right. Let me think here. So how should I do it? So this guy was dating this girl, and it was like his first ever girlfriend, right? Like, he had done the, like, I had a girlfriend and I met her on a cruise that went through Alaska and she lives in Canada. You know, he did that sort of thing. Damn, I'm going to feel so bad. I'm going to feel so bad if this guy pops up in chat. Users in chat. No, we're good. Because I've seen him in chat before. So this is like his first like real girlfriend, like, and they met in high school and they decided to keep it going long distance, and she was in Dallas and we were in San Antonio, and this guy Oh, I can start from either one. Okay, cool. I understand the game now. Anyway, so like they start dating and everything's hunky-dory, but then she starts like acting real weird about it, right? Like about everything. And putting him through the ringer, and like she's almost certainly cheating on him, and me and my older brother could tell that she was almost certainly cheating on him, and there was like all this shit that was going on. Anyway, so like story one, so it was like I was asleep, so it must have been midnight or later, right? And I get woken up, and this guy walks up to me, right, where our rooms are like, let me see here, paint. Our apartment was shaped like we had one long room and we had small ass little bedroom. Oh, cool. And we had another small ass little bedroom, right? And they're like in between these two rooms, there's like 15 feet, okay? It's a very, very tiny ass little space. But we did have separate rooms. And he knocks on my door. He wakes me up. He's like, hey, man, I'm having a really rough time. I'm having a really rough time because whatever her name is like stuff's going on with her. And you know what? I'm being a good friend. And I've known this guy since I was like, I want to say like second, third grade, maybe. Like I've known this guy for ever. I've known this guy for ever. And so I'm like, I'm going to be a good friend. Okay. I'm going to be a good friend. And we talked for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. All right. It's late in the night. I have class in the morning, like an 8 a.m. class. I'm like, all right, man, well, listen, I've told you everything that I can tell you, but like, it's super late. I need to go to sleep, you know, blah, 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 blah. And, he's like, dude, I'm just like so sad about this. I'm just so sad about this. Sorry, I need to get a little higher for this. This shit gets really weird here. So I feel really sad about this. Like, I just don't want to be alone right now. And I'm like, well, you know, your room, my room's right here. Your room's right there. We're like right there. Just like, we're not that far. You're not alone, buddy. Right. And I'm trying to get to sleep. This guy's like, dude, can I sleep in here with you? Like my feet, like we're sleeping opposite ways. So like your feet are where my head is and my feet are where your head is. And I'm like, no, this is a tiny little twin mattress that they gave us. I'm not doing that. All right. Go to your bedroom. You can leave the door open. I'll leave my door open. Okay. It's fine. Right. He's like, wait, I got an idea. This walks over to my dirty clothes hamper, which was full because I was lazy. He dumps all of my dirty clothes on the ground and then proceeds to start making it into like a little dog bed on the floor full of my sweaty, old, unwashed clothes. There's just so many weird little things that he did like that. There's so many weird little, like, he was nesting in my room, in my dirty clothes. And after that, after I was like, no, bro, you've got to go back to your bedroom now. All right. And that's when stuff started like appearing on the walls and all over my shit. So like, first it was boogers. So like just a couple of weeks, this was very early on in us living together. Okay. Very early on, like the first couple of weeks of my freshman year of college. Okay. And I'm cleaning up my entire house, right? Like where that red line is like where the kitchen begins, right? And this is a little living room, right? And it was disgusting. and we were expecting my older brother to come and visit for the first time, right? I'm a new college student. My family wants to see my new little apartment. I'm like, oh, I got to make sure it's super clean. So I'm like mad dash cleaning everything, right? I got another friend that's there with me who's like kind of assisting, but I didn't want to make him clean up my shit, right? But when Zach got home, he walks over and he's like helping clean, right? And we're near the end. At the very front part right here, there were 3 windows evenly spaced on this front wall, right? And I rolled up the blinds here, no problem there. I rolled up the blinds here, no problem there. I just wanted to get some sunlight in. I rolled up the 3rd set of blinds, and like on the your window has like wall on the inside of there's like a little bit of drywall just on the inside where the windowsill is, right? On that, wiped like 6 or 7 inches long was this long bloody booger wiped into my drywall. Okay. And I can't believe it. My older brother's going to be here in like 10 minutes. I've been cleaning like a mad lad all over the place, trying to get this place to look at least like semi respectable, right? And there's boogers on my wall, like actual human mucus solidified and then pushed into this dimply ass wall and then drug up very intentionally. And I started freaking the out because I know I didn't put a booger on my wall. And so I'm like, bro, can you come look at this? Because there's a booger on my wall. Do you know why there's a booger on the wall? And this mid-washing dishes, he just like, no, that's really crazy, man. Like it wasn't the craziest thing he'd ever heard of in his entire life, someone wiping a booger on the wall of the living room. And so like I didn't have time to like care. I like bleached I scraped the paint off the wall. I was scrubbing that shit so hard. That shit like really fucked with me super hard, as you can tell. And so like a couple of days go by, my brother comes over, we have a good time, blah blah blah. A couple of days go by, and I rolled the blinds up again, and there's a new booger wiped on the wall inside of the window, man, and it's bloody again, and it's disgusting. And so I call him like 40 times, and I guess he's in class, and so he doesn't answer, and he finally answers. He like calls me back after he gets out of class. I'm like, bro, we are having a roommate meeting, okay? We're both new to this, but this is unacceptable. He's like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I was like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And he pretended like he didn't, and he gets back to the house, and I sit him down like I'm his mother, scolding him, pacing back and forth like, how could you do this to me, your own mother? And he's like, I didn't do it. It's not me. I would never wipe a booger on the wall. And I like, this is an actual, like, nearly like 1-to-1 quote from this conversation. I said, who the was it, bro? I'm trying not to say his name. Who the was it, bro? Was it the booger goblin? And he looks at me like dead in the eyes. He's like, it must have been the booger goblin, Walt. Like, what response can you have to that? I've already grilled him for like 20 minutes. Just to like admit, like, hey, bro, you wiped the booger on the wall, and he wouldn't admit it. I just needed him to admit it, and then promise never to do it again. It would be over. I'd forget about it. I thought everyone had a booger wall. Is this why girls keep leaving me? Look, dude, if you just like paint over it once in a while, like you don't have to clean it even, because it'll just like wood. It'll look like texturing in the wall. You just paint over it. Nope, that's either own up or pack up, but we were in student housing. I couldn't very well. And I also knew him since I was like in 3rd grade, and I was 18, and I didn't think about cutting people out of my life literally ever. And anyways, so like that happens. And because I got onto him that time, God, I know that this sounds like a joke, okay, guys? I know this sounds like a joke, but after I told him off, I didn't find any more boogers anywhere, but that's when the jelly started showing up everywhere. Jelly all over my shit. Jelly. Grape Welch's grape jelly all over my shit. The first time I noticed it was I had like, I think this might actually be the exact piece of furniture right back here. Actually, I can't even see my stream if you guys can even see it. Like, yeah, it is. It was this exact piece of furniture. I had my TV up there and I had all these game systems were all on there still back then. Okay. And I went back there to rewire something so that I could play like Nintendo 64 or something. And there was jelly all over, like coated and wiped down very deliberately all over the wires in the back of the TV. And there were a ton of them because there were like 20 game systems hooked up to that TV. Okay. This is before I discovered what the power of PC gaming was. So it was all consoles, all wires, and he just slathered jelly. And I called him like, bro, did you like spill a bunch of jelly? I didn't even think that he wiped it. Okay. And we had roaches, ice beans. That's later into the story. Okay. Jesus, let me speak. But yeah, like I texted him because I didn't think that anybody would willingly and consciously put jelly on my shit. It was just so alien as a concept to me. I was like, hey man, like, did you eat jelly on the entertainment center? Like, if you do, like, make sure that it doesn't drip because there's like jelly all over the back of this shit. It's like everywhere. It's on the screen a little bit. It's like all over the wires. He's like, no, man, I didn't even know we had jelly. Not everybody knows this about me, but he certainly did. I don't like sweet foods. I don't like jelly. I don't eat sweets. It's just not, I don't like them very much. You could find Dorito crumb, and you can blame that shit on me, and I'll be like, yeah, you know, that is probably me. That is probably me. Because I'm a nasty and I love salty snacks. But I don't eat jelly, ever. I never eat jelly. I'm trying to think of the last time I ate jelly in my life, and I think it's literally been like a full-ass decade since I bought a jar of jelly. I don't eat that shit. I didn't know we had jelly. He bought the jelly. He ate toast every single day. So progressively, over the next like 9-10 months of living with this guy, I would find more and more of my shit covered in jelly and him never own up to it. And I fought with him and I yelled at him and I asked him to fess up. And he never did. Well, never being the tarred allegations after what I tell you what I just did. I just ordered wings from a bar and waited at it in your chat for the better part of 30 minutes, only to walk out without my wings. Wait, you just left without your food? The fuck is wrong with you? Go back and get your wings. Yeah, wait, he just kept doing it? Yes. And like I fought with him and I yelled at him and we like tried to, like, I didn't know what else to do. So eventually I just started ignoring it. I just started like pretending like I never noticed. And when I stopped giving him a reaction, mysteriously, the jelly stopped showing up all over my shit. Believe it or not. Oh, bro. That's so rough. That's so rough, Parallax. Which leads me to story number 3 that involves roaches and dyshygienic shit. I had a friend, for my birthday that year, my first birthday away from home, we all played D&D and he was out of town. And someone said, I'm just going to go sleep in his bed. And I was like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I can smell the dried cum from here. You don't want to do it. It's nasty in there. Oh shit, that just reminded me of his toilet, dude. Dude, this guy would clog his toilet like 2 or 3 times a week, and it would, oh bro, wait, hold on, let me finish the first story. Okay, so first, this guy was like, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna sleep in this guy's bed because there's no room on the couch. We had like 5 dudes over playing D&D, right? And I wake up the next morning. Oh, it's so gross. And my friend that said that he was going to sleep in that guy's room because he was out of town, right? He was sleeping on the floor with no blankets when I woke up. And I was like, hey, man. Hey, buddy. Do you want a blanket or something? Right? Because it was still kind of early, right? And he's like, yeah, man. I tried to sleep in there, but like his bed was like very crunchy. And so I was like, well, f it. I'll like go like take a shit and like sleep on the floor in the bathroom or something. I don't remember what he said. He must have like went to like piss and then sleep on the floor in the bedroom or something. But he went to like go take a piss and there was like shit like streaked down the outside of the toilet bowl for some reason. And then there was also shit splatters on the side of the bathtub as well. And he couldn't handle being in that room anymore. And there were like a bunch of roaches that like crawled on him in the middle of the night. Like it was bad. It was bad. But the shit story, this is one of the worst things. And I'm going to give a trigger warning for this one. This is some of the most rancid, nasty shit you've ever heard in your entire life. If you have a weak stomach for like human excrement, please come back in like 10 minutes. This is like some disgusting shit. But so this guy, he would take like the most like Godzilla sized shits you've ever seen in your entire life. I mean, I never saw it with my eyes, but just like the effect of them was enough to let me know. And so like it became such like a normal thing for this guy who was like for some reason able to afford Uber Eats, or was it even Uber Eats at that time? Like he was able to order out delivery food all the time, Domino's and shit, right? He had like a like pretty decent car, right? He was like, I'm pretty sure he was going to school from the GI Bill because his dad was in the army. He didn't even have to go into the army himself. So it's not like he was like he didn't have a job, all right, until I got him one eventually. And then he like made me look like a total piece of shit to the owner, which was funny in retrospect, but like Jesus. But anyways, like it's not like this guy had like a job. It's not like he had to pay anything. His grandparents were millionaires and were sending him money every week, and he was buying takeout food all the time, but he couldn't afford a plunger for himself. So he'd asked to borrow mine. I'm like, no, you're not touching my plunger and putting it into your shit water and then tracking it back across the entire apartment to put it back in my bathroom. That's not happening. Just go buy a plunger. It costs like $10 at Home Depot. Get yourself one of the ones with the big jug on it and just like air blast that shit into oblivion, please. No, he wouldn't do that. Instead, he would pay the maintenance fee like twice, like up to twice a week. How about let's say that? It was at least once a week, up to twice a week, where he would absolutely obliterate his toilet to the point where like his little weak ass plunger couldn't unclog the toilet. So he would have to call the maintenance people to come out and Dremel the shit with a snake out of his toilet to like, or in order for it to be functional again. Okay. I was on first name basis. I was on a first name basis with the maintenance guy. That was this dude built like me or some shit? Like based off of the profile of your face in your profile picture, I think so. Why does he have the fattest personality ever? And see, like he was obsessed. He was upset. He would like talk shit to me about like healthy eating habits and about like all the macros that he was hitting. But like this dude was like like, I don't remember him ever having acne until we went to college because he started eating all greasy food all the time. You still didn't pull my page up? I don't remember you sending me anything after you told me to. Oh, your stream. I should have pulled up your stream. But anyways, so, this fat would lecture me about calories in, calories out. And then he looked like he poured Crisco all over his face. Jesus, it pissed me the off how he would talk down to me. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so this fat would destroy his toilet, okay, on a regular basis. And there was one time where it overflowed, and I wasn't there when it overflowed, so I didn't know about it. Where did I put the glasses so I can read chat a little better? Jesus. But there was one time where it overflowed and I wasn't there, and I guess he, with the intention of washing these towels, he used towels to help clean it up, right? Like he didn't want it to like overflow and go onto the carpet in his bedroom. So he like made a dam out of towels that soaked up shit water. Oh, and you know what was like extra worse about this, dude? You know what was extra worse about this was the fact that like once he clogged the toilet and he put the maintenance request in, he didn't stop using the toilet. Okay, he didn't stop using the toilet. He kept on pissing in it and shitting in it, and it would pile up. It's real, dude. This is a true story. I swear to God. And so this would like days of built up shit and piss, and then he overflowed the toilet because he forgot that it was clogged, and he flushed it, and it overflowed, and it was God. The apartment stank. Oh my God. Anyways, he, with the intention of cleaning them, he used that to clean it up and to, create a shit dam so it didn't go into his bedroom carpet. Because like right above, oh, I don't even have it up anymore. Like right above up here would be like the tiny ass little bathrooms that they gave us, right? And those didn't have carpet, obviously. So anyways, so that happened in October of my first year of college. In May, we're packing up to move. I left that college because I did not want to be his roommate anymore. And I had known him for so long that I couldn't bear to tell him that he was a horrid roommate. And I was a big softie back then. Anyways, so we're packing up. We're doing all of we're set a day where we're going to do all of our laundry at once to pack it up, right? And he had in the corner of his room, Mount Doom of unwashed clothes. This guy had an unbelievable amount of clothes. He was all about looking good and dressing good and shit. He had colognes and shit and different watches. And so he had 2 months worth of laundry built up. And in the very bottom corner, under Mount Doom, was a Walmart bag or a Kroger bag or something, a little plastic bag tied up in a tight knot. And it was those shit towels from 8 months before. 2 shit towels that had been festering in a closed system for 8 months, for 8 actual months. And I told him, bro, throw it in the dumpster immediately. Bro, throw it in the dumpster, okay? We don't have to deal with this, right? And I wasn't even mad at that moment, right? I was just telling him what I thought. You need to throw it the away. Don't open it. Don't try and save it. Because he was trying to save the towels, okay? He said, but the towel, my grandparents got this towel for me. It has my name monogrammed in it. And I was like, I don't give a if Jesus Christ himself gave you like the shroud that like has like his image engraven on it. All right. This is a lost cause. Throw it the fuck away. And I figured no human being in the world would try. No human being in the world would try to reclaim them. So I gather up, all of my clothes that I was going to wash, right? I had like 3 loads of laundry that I had to do because I was a lazy and I hadn't done my laundry in a while. Not as long as he had, but I'm in the laundromat, whatever, the laundry room of the complex. And he walks in and he starts loading up, his 6 or 7 things of laundry. And then he opens up one final one and I see him pull that Walmart sack out of his laundry basket. And I was like, bro, don't do it. As he raw dog barehandedly grabs it and doesn't try to untie it. He just rips it open like a lion ripping a wildebeest apart. Just rips it limb from limb. And I swear to God, dude, God, like smells are supposed to take a second to like there's like a like air currents bring the smell to you, bro. This was like it came out like demons, dude. It shit came out like demons. That he like opened it up and I felt like I got punched in the stomach by a like WWE wrestler like wearing cement gloves. Like I almost threw up on the spot. It was the most rancid shit you could possibly imagine, dude. And so he does throw up in the laundry room. And he goes through with it. He washes them. He washes the towels. And then he brings them back into... Yes, I am. See, guys, I have told this story before. This is a true story. This is real, okay? It sucks, but it's real. Bro, when it started out as, I think it was a blue, like a navy blue towel to begin with orange engraving in it. And when he brought it back after the 8 months of, not just like festering, but fermenting in there. I don't know how many times he washed them. It was a long time ago. He had to have washed it at least twice. But like knowing him, it was probably once. Bro, the towel was like a seafoam green and brown. It went from navy blue to like a seafoam green and brown. God, that shit's ridiculous. You think World War I soldiers were crying about rotting bodies and trench foot smell? I think that they were, yes, actually. I'm pretty sure you can find, yeah. But anyways, it's just, damn, I'm trying to think if there's any other stories that I feel like telling about it. Dyed it with his shit, like seriously, like actually, dude, God, that shit was so ridiculous. Is there anything else? I mean, I could tell the story about like his girlfriend, like cheating on him while he was there, like going another guy, like after she told him to take a walk. Oh man, he took a Greyhound bus to go to Dallas to like visit his girlfriend she never visited us, by the way. She refused to. It was too far for her, right? She wanted to break up with him, I guess, but like didn't have the heart. But she also wanted to like, she liked the attention. I don't know. She was a horrible woman. Anyways, so like, she didn't really want him to be there, but like he had already bought the Greyhound tickets and she had been another guy. And I'd been telling him like, yo, she's someone else. She's someone else. But he's like, no, she's not, you know, like I've been looking forward to this. Don't try and ruin this for me. I was like, all right, man. But I'm telling you, just like be vigilant, you know, because like this girl is another dude, 100%. And he gets there and dude, she like immediately like pays no attention to him the entire time. Right? She says she's on her period, so they can't have sex. And then like at one point they're like in the middle of watching, I think it was the Bo Burnham What special on Netflix. And very abruptly, right? She looks up from her phone and says, hey, Zach, I need you to take a walk. He's like, a walk? Yeah, just go somewhere that's not here. So he did. And when he came back, she was all sweaty for some reason. And she had changed clothes. Bro. And she like introduced him to the guy that cucked him. And I don't think that either him or the guy that she was realized it. Who was sweaty? The girl. She another dude when she told him to go and take a walk. She like he visited her, took a Greyhound bus to go and visit her in another city with no transportation for himself. He could have just driven there. I don't know why he didn't, but like, holy shit, he drives there. She tells him to go take a walk. She another dude in her dorm room and then like texts him, okay, you can come back. And she's all like hot and bothered still, dude. Like it was a power play. She was trying to tell him, I'm another dude in front of you. What are you gonna do? And he didn't do anything. He didn't even recognize it. I had to convince him that like that's what happened. He's like, that doesn't even make any sense. It was only 20 minutes. They very quickly. But anyways, he was like suicidal over this girl. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh about that, but like, come on. He was like suicidal over this girl and like nothing I could say would get through to him. So in secret, he started like texting my older brother and like calling my older brother for like life advice, I guess. And so my brother, like at a certain point, like he couldn't handle it. Like he was trying to tell this retard that this girl is someone else and you need to break up with her and like not talk to her anymore, right? And he's like, oh, but she's like saying that she's so depressed and she's tried to kill herself in the past and like she's already depressed already and she says she loves me and we've had all these conversations about like how like I think that she's not like actually in love with me and like she says she loves me, man. And he's like, bro, listen, you need to break up with her, all right? And if she threatens to kill herself, then you know what you do? The only thing that you can, call the cops, all right? Call the campus police at her university, all right, and have them deal with it. If she's doing suicide threats, sirens outside. That's like a serious thing. And so I'm trying to remember what the order of this was. Oh, I remember. Yeah. Okay. So the suicide threats happened first, and she like would call him. Last night, Paul told me that on average sex is 5 minutes, and I got so, who's Paul? Anyways, let me finish this before I lose my train of thought, because I'm high, okay? It's all coming back to me too, dude. It's all coming back to me. This is like trauma bonding with you guys right now, okay? And so like the first suicide thing was like, nothing about her story added up whatsoever, right? Because she like called him and said that she was like standing on some bridge, right? That she was about to jump from the bridge and into the highway and kill herself. And a trigger warning for people that are sensitive to suicide. All right. All right. But, it's so funny that you don't know anyone. All these new people that I don't know. Maybe you guys need to introduce me. To be clear, this was live on not 1, not 2, but 4 streams. Who is this guy? Was there actually another bridge? Oh, so this wasn't her, like she was on the phone with him. So this wasn't her another dude and then, you know, whatever. This was her trying to emotionally manipulate this guy into not breaking up with her because she still liked the attention from him. Okay. Rampage Paul TV, never heard of him. Sorry, that sounded so dismissive. No shade towards him, I guess. But you know, imagine how depressing it is when you attempt to jump off a bridge and live. Oof, damn. All right, I'm going to finish the story. So she says she's about to jump off a bridge onto a highway, kill herself. And he's like, I talked her down, man. I talked her down. And I was like, how long did it take you to talk this girl down from killing herself? And he said like 15 minutes. I talked to her for like 10 minutes and then she walked back to her dorm, right? And I talked to her until she was back inside of her dorm and I could hear her roommates talking, right? And like the whole thing just sounded so suspicious to me, okay? The whole thing sounded so suspicious to me. So I like Google Maps'd it. And the bridge, the only reason I was able to do this was because it was like some bridge that was like special to them. Like they had done something at that bridge, okay? No. The rope isn't what she tried, okay, Abby? Abby, later it's pills, but that's also funny. So give me a second, okay? But the bridge that was like special to them in some way, I looked it up and I found how far it was from her dorm. It was like walking. It was like a 30-minute walk. He talked to her in total for 15 minutes, because he talked to her for 10 minutes to get her off the ledge and then 5 minutes back home. And I guess he just like doesn't know the area well enough, so he just like assumed that it was long enough. But like it was a 30-minute walk there, right? He talked her down for 10 minutes and then back home 5 minutes and she was already back. No. This lied to him about jumping off a bridge. She was standing outside. Guys, this horrible was standing outside, and I got her to admit to this later, okay? She was standing outside of her dorm at her college, telling him that she was about to jump off of a bridge that was special to them, okay? And then she walked upstairs to her apartment, or to her dorm, after she had manipulated him enough. Then she pretended that she did a suicide attempt by taking a bunch of pills, okay? First off, it was Benadryl, and she took 4 of them. And this is when he decided to take my older brother's advice, not my advice, by the way, because I told him she's faking these to control you. She's faking them to control you. But he didn't believe me. He thought that I was cold and heartless and shit. That I was just telling him because I hated because she had treated him bad in the past. But she's changed, Sondsol. She's changed. This ain't change at all. She lies to you, you dumb. And so she pretends to kill herself, pretends to do a suicide attempt by taking 4 Benadryl, and he calls her campus police on her, and they show up to her dorm, and they see the Benadryl that he was referencing. And I guess she took the last 4 that she had, so it was empty. So they put her on a psych hold. And lo and behold, because of her past that I had referenced earlier, she had a suicide attempt in the past. I reckon that one was also fake, right? And that she was put on a psych hold for that. So she was put on a mandatory, like I can't remember if it was 72 hour or like 96 hour long. I don't remember exactly how long the psych hold was for, but it was for a good stretch. Guys, it was literally like the days of finals. It caused her to fail out of college. She lost her scholarships because of this. They both sound like drama queens, and Ice Beans tried to pull over and see the dead body. Lost scholarship for being suicidal. Lost scholarship because her grades plummeted because she missed all of her finals. At least that's the story that she told him. I didn't keep up with her after that because like she officially broke contact with him for a while, okay? For a while. So as far as I know, she had to drop out of college for this. She broke up with him finally after that. Fast forward like to the end of the next semester, right? It's now summer of 2015 and it's now summer of 2015 and I've been trying to get my shit back. He had loaded some of my shit up in his car when we moved out of that apartment and I wanted my shit back and he was being very cagey about me getting my shit back, right? I figured that being in a hospital would give her an excuse, no? Well, at the time, I didn't question it whatsoever. At this point, knowing what I know now, it seems like that doesn't make any sense. There's no exception for people who are suicidal. But that's just what I knew at the time, the story that was given to me at the time. And it's not like I had any means of following up with it, okay? So, he's rich. Yes, he was rich and he was stealing my shit. He stole a bunch of my they're all covered up with mess right now, but like I have a bunch of old ass retro Super Nintendo games and Nintendo 64 games and he stole a bunch of those. He packed up my games and he packed up some of my furniture, right? And he packed up he just packed up my shit. And so after 2 months of him being cagey about it, eventually I was like, I'm driving to his house. I know where his parents live. He can't hide from me. And so I went to his house, right? Bro, I shit you not, on the day that I go to forcefully take my shit back from him, she is running naked up the stairs at his parents' house in the living room. And let me tell you, this was not an attractive woman, okay? She looked like the bad guy from the first Incredibles. What's his name? Syndrome? The Incredibles Syndrome. This is what she looked like. From the chin up. And then obviously her hair was different. The girl that cheated on him. This is what she looked like, except she had brown hair. Oh wait, hold on. Am I even showing the thing? Oh, oops. Well, I did show up unannounced to his house in their defense, I guess. I did show up unannounced to their house. To get my shit back because he was being cagey about giving me my shit back. Anyways, so yeah, he got back together with her, and I'm just so glad that chapter of my life is over. That's the end of the story. Okay, I'm not telling any more stories about this guy. We're done. Any questions? Comments, concerns? I don't think they stayed together. No, they definitely didn't stay together. See, you're scaring the hoes right now. Did the girl ever hit on you? No, she hated me because I was telling him that she was cheating on him. She hated me. Do you get your shit back? Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Also, so he opens the door and he starts tearing up, right? He has inside out pulled on basketball shorts because they weren't expecting anyone to show up. She's running up stairs with like a blanket on and nothing else. And he looks at me, he's like, Walt? And like he starts like tearing up and he's like crying because he hasn't seen me, and he ruined his relationship with me, right? And then like I come back around and he's like so excited to see me, he's like tears up. Dude, early 20s seems to be a time of life. See, I was like 19 at the end of this story, dude. I was 19 at the end of this story, dude. Oh, dude. The last major story I have of this guy was like 5 years later. Our mutual friend that we both had for a long time since like middle school wanted to play Warhammer. So we all met up at a Games Workshop, and I made him cry after beating him. That's the last story that I have of him, because he was talking so much shit. And I have, if I'm anything, I'm a prideful man. And so he kept on talking shit. So I put money down on it. And then I upped the ante and said, double or nothing, I beat you by turn 2 or end of turn 3 or something. And then I beat him by the end of turn 3 and he cried. And then he spent $300 to try and get stuff that would counter the stuff that I would bring to the table. And then we never played Warhammer ever again. Oh, man. And I wasn't even trying to be cruel. I wasn't even trying to be a bad person. That's just the story of my old roommate. What were we watching again? Oh yeah, we were watching this. Are we going back to watching this now? Long story short, Sondsol made fun of his friend's GF so much he began to cheat, and someone cheat and became depressed. Well, here's the thing. I was so nice. I was so chill to her, right? I never said anything mean to her directly. Right? Like the only time that the reason that she hated me was when I started telling him, hey, she's cheating on you, dude. Like, I don't know. Also, I never made fun of her until like one time where we were like, I think that they were like, he always talked on speakerphone on his phone, and I could hear her talking, and she said some shit about me that pissed me off, and I was like, what the did she say? But that's like the only interaction I had with her, like past like the 2 times that I ever met her in person. It's weird. There are people who are their own worst enemy. It's like that. What's that picture? Trust no one. This picture right here. Trust nobody, not even yourself. Ugh. At least until the water part? Jesus Christ, how long is this conversation that they have? Oh my God, this goes on for hours. We're at 2:22. Oh God, Ellen DeGenerate shows up in there.
It's like, you know, mainly what it really is, right, about the whole idea of the addiction thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like when I stopped smoking weed a year ago,
okay,
right? I've like slowly been easing off of my habits from being like really like smoking way too much, right?
Okay.
And it's still just like I don't think I want to live with people like for more than 6 months because
we are
of the
fighting
shit that happens, and like
because you get horny,
dude. Like, how many women want to be around a guy who gets horny several times a day?
That's all, man.
It just happens.
No, you know it's not.
Guy, are you like okay?
I mean,
do you not have dick control? So like you just get like, hard?
No, like, dude, like, it's like, you can just, like, ignore the fact that you get hard, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is yours, like, unignorable?
No, like, you can just ignore the fact, that's what I'm saying, like.
Well, okay, well, yeah, but I mean, like, you just don't, I mean, you don't have to tell women every time you get horny. I hear most of the time they don't want to know.
They don't
But I
want to
can't
live
help
with a
it.
guy who's like, they don't.
Who's gooning?
Oh, I see.
You just mean
Like,
they don't want to live with any guy?
Do you really want to live with a woman?
I'm married.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
But did you want to be married?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, of course I want. Are you kidding me? My wife is the only person I do like.
see, that, okay, bro, okay.
Everybody else, like, fuck
Sure,
off.
buddy. Sure.
I thought we had something, but I guess not.
Well, I mean,
Everybody.
talking to people online, that's fine, because when I get tired of it, I just, I click the button and it's over.
Okay, well, Acriel, I think you actually understand me very well.
But see, in real life, people are annoying. Holy shit. Like, even when I'm with my friends, like, an hour or two into it, I'm like, I kind of just want to go home. I'm over this shit.
No, dude, it was literally like I was up there.
Hey,
and I
thank
had
you
to
for the
talk to my mom for the
$5.
first time in a whole year, and she's immediately
I appreciate the $5 super chat. I have stories. I have plenty of stories. Okay.
like, I think you hate women because you're Muslim, and it's like I don't care what she thinks. I literally don't want to change her mind. I don't want to talk to her. Like,
Don't you think that it kind of reinforces it that you, like, why did you go a year without talking to your mother?
No. Like I have reasons to hate her, right, as a person
All right,
for things she's done to me.
Okay.
But it's not that she's a woman, right? like I
don't
had
know
to
the rules
tell her
yet.
it's not because you're a woman, like it's like.
It's not. You told your mother it's not because you're a woman. It's because you're basically.
Well, if I had said that, she wouldn't have changed her mind, right? And I didn't say that last part,
Okay.
right? But it's not like she's always a, you know what I mean? Like it's not like she has to be, right? Like it's, yeah.
Real quick, can I ask you how old you are? Or like the.
Dude, I'm 31.
Do I have to touch all the black ones?
You've asked me this before.
I forget every time. I forget every single time. So you've lived alone for 8 years.
No, I've lived for 12 years.
You've lived alone for 12 years. When you hang out with your dad building a shed, you become horny. And that's why you don't want to be around people, because you don't want to be horny?
It's really like there's stairs and like it's just like,
God, I hate listening to this guy talk so much.
Like when you're like staying in the basement and you have to like walk up and cook, and it's like I catch myself bringing down like the whole loaf of bread and the peanut butter and jelly jar, and I just make 4 sandwiches over the course of a day.
God.
And like it's the kind of thing where like honestly, like there's no reason to exercise.
Okay.
You just spoon in your basement?
Like I literally just changed my diet to not get fat.
Okay.
Because I have nothing to gain from exercising. It's like,
well, health.
You don't get like it doesn't, like, dude, no, like you like when you have had like an injury that like the doctor tells you you're not going to be able to walk when you're 50, it's like you don't want to exercise. Like,
what the like literally every single every single sentence, like we're not playing out literally any of these things. We're not playing any of these things out. I don't understand the rules. I have to only go around this one? Oh, I have to go through both of them evenly or something? Or they all have to be separated. I got it. There we go.
No, dude, like it's like I'm not fat. You know what I'm saying? It's just that like I used to be like so in shape.
Mm-hmm.
And I was horny a lot less often.
Wait a minute. Who hurt you, bro? Who was she?
Dude, like it. I don't need to go into this.
Oh, that's it, isn't it? Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
hey man,
this is the Acreal. This is where Acreal comes in. Yeah, this is where he's good at this, right? Yeah. Let's see. You doing okay, bud?
Odd choice of question timing for sure.
Oh, really?
I'm worried
That
about
counts?
you. I'm a little worried because I just, you know. I don't want to do this to you on stream though, because I think that this gets like really personal, and I think that's I think we're already gonna. I'm gonna be honest. The way you talk about porn and your dad is very funny to me.
No, dude, like I used to catch my dad like leaving porn on his screen, dude.
Okay, what is your wait?
Why?
Stop. So, are you just saying your dad is just? Are you gooning out, or is your father gooning out?
Dude, it makes
goon?
me worry.
Little column
like,
A, little column B.
No, like, dude, like, I like my parents' relationship is a huge motivator for me to not get married. Like,
okay. You sure there isn't, like, is there, I'm just gonna be honest, I really think you need to talk to some sort of, like, spiritual advisor.
Why,
you know,
Rezzy?
Also, yeah, I would just say therapist.
Pray 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know the
a
therapy
lot of
thing.
therapy is telehealth these days because of the pandemic, and so it's, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I like therapy.
Yeah, you don't even have to go in person, dude. If this guy, like, I think I can't tell. Oh, he's anti-therapist. Like, I don't even think that therapy is gonna help this guy. This guy needs like the magnets on his brain. Okay, there's something deeply wrong with this character, and he needs some help. Okay, he needs some help. How the f am I supposed to do this? I don't get what the blank spots are though. Here, we'll keep listening. Also, really quick, if you guys like the content, if you like these high streams, all right, with no responsibilities, just chilling and maxing and relaxing, all right? If you guys like these things, consider following, consider subscribing, all right? It's my birthday month, all right? There's also a nice little donation thing that you guys can use, all right? Don't leave this easiest area. Well, I mean, I'm still in the easy area. Just want to see what's in here.
All them things.
No, dude, when I was like 13 or 14, I had a therapist, okay? And at the end of it, he's like, here's your advice. Lessen or eliminate your deep need for approval on a Post-it note. That was what I got for venting to someone for 13 weeks.
You know, he's probably not a very good therapist. Sometimes it takes a while to find a good one.
You don't get paid to be good.
Well, some of them.
Maybe he didn't want to talk to you. I don't know.
Or maybe he was just saying, like, you desire for people to validate the things that you say, and you do it so much so that it actually erases you actually doing things that you personally enjoy.
Right, but now that I know that, I can mitigate that.
Well, yeah, but that's probably what the therapist meant, right?
Yeah.
So that wasn't even a bad therapist.
No, but that's like not how money works. Is that other people need to value you more than what you value of yourself. Like your evaluation of things in the world has no bearing on commerce and trade in reality.
True, but the way you look at things and the way you think about them goes a very long way toward your stress and maintaining it. That's what cognitive behavioral therapy is ultimately.
Well, no, because most of the time the right decision is drop it, ignore it, forget about it. Like if you just have it in your mind that everything is a project that can be abandoned, right? Then you don't need to have this perfectionist aspect. Like,
do you feel like a project that was abandoned?
Dude, they used to call me a dumpster baby at work, man. I would actually look through the dumpsters. It's some bullshit, dude. People have bad attitudes. Like, people are rude and cruel, and they gang up on each other for fun. Like,
or do they call you
that's,
that
that's what their friendship is like, dude. Like, like.
Damn it, go.
Why are you looking in the dumpsters? Who does that?
I do that. It's dumpster diving. You can find cool things in there.
Dude, you can get a lot of great shit out of the dumpster. Okay.
Yeah.
Like before.
You know what? The more this guy talks, the less I believe him. The less I believe him. I don't believe him. I'm sorry. I just simply don't. You have to go over every black dot. Oh, that's so cringe. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the easier puzzles. Hey, thank you for the sub too. You're oiling me up today. Jesus Christ. You're keeping the gears grinding here. Thank you very much for the sub. Rezzy should have recommended astrology to him. Yeah, I think that this guy's a liar. I think that this guy is, I think he's a con artist. I think he's conning all of us into whatever this shit is. Into whatever this shit is. Oh, damn. No one is this up. No one is this naturally up. You have to try.
Food stamps, it was a huge W. Like.
Okay.
Yeah, then when I had a vehicle, it's just like, oh, find brush and bulk. Go around to the neighborhoods where there's brush and bulk. You can get free workout equipment, appliances, whatever, like all this shit. Now it's like I filled the house. He took like a whole bunch of. That's why we were building the shed, is because he was storing all the shit I was junking, you know. And it's like.
Okay, so, do you have a hoarder problem?
No, dude, I absolutely have a hoarder problem.
Okay, all right.
Okay? No, like I have like 4 people's like stashes of hundreds of VHS. Okay, I have like.
Why do you have so many VHS tapes? Are you in Marble Hornets?
I have thousands of paints. Okay, I have like, dude, you have no idea. Okay, like.
Are those VHS tapes pornos? Is that the porn you're watching?
I don't watch any of the VHS.
Why are you holding on to them then?
I put the VHS in a like a food box, and I stack boards on top of it, and I make shelves.
But
to store more shit.
Okay.
But you're storing. Okay, continue. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I have like 12 computers. Okay, I have like.
Hold on, I gotta concentrate. So I need to come down around this somehow. And then somehow go over these guys like that. But this spot right here is me. If I go up, I don't think there's a way. If I were to like find a way, maybe it's cutting up through here, but then I wouldn't be able to. Wait, if I go up. No. Wait, that's it. Okay, I just had to be able to think for a second.
Like I have like 10 monitors. I have like so much shit that like I have more shit than I could possibly use, dude. I have a piano, dude. Like a baby grand piano.
I have a piano, dude.
Okay. But like, can you play it?
Yeah, dude, I know how to play the piano.
Okay.
But I'm like, this would be really, really lame to stream.
Okay, well, why not just do it? You could do a stream about you throwing away the things that you hoard that are useless, even.
Nah, see that, like, you want me to throw it away?
Well, no, the videotapes, yeah, because it seems like you don't watch them. I don't understand what's on the videotapes, even.
No, dude, it started. Here's how the hoarding started. Okay, I could give you a long story about this, but I'm gonna give you the short story on this. Okay, is that one of my roommates dealt in what is now a legal substance. Okay, and basically like when you buy stuff with that money, right? Like he would try and buy like a bunch of used stuff, right? And he started buying enough stuff that he would like try and stay there because he would be like, I have no place to put my stuff, right? So we started getting all this weird shit, and then after he moved out, he asked if he could buy a smoke shop, and so we had a smoke shop in the house for a few months. And after
I don't believe him.
like,
He's making all of this shit up on the spot. 100%.
Before we did that, we made all of our money by flipping used shit on eBay, mostly video games. So like, we like, dude, like, we have enough. We used to just put on train VHS and make fun of the people that came over that they had autism, dude, if they were enjoying it. Like,
what is a train VHS?
Like videos of trains.
So you would put videos of trains on, and you would call other people autistic. Where did you get the
video games to sell?
We would go to Blockbuster, GameStop, the Swap Meet, other game stores, Craigslist, yard sales. It was mostly yard sales where we would get the.
So you were like actually flipping them.
Yeah, we would flip everything. Like,
what's the weirdest thing you ever flipped? What's the weirdest thing you ever flipped?
The weirdest thing I've ever flipped was a mega box.
A mega box?
Yeah, it's like a game console that's also like a voice recorder.
Oh,
for like offices.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, wait. Magnavox.
Oh, Magnavox.
Magnavox. Okay. Okay, so you're a hoarder. When your dad's around, you have to jerk off. You get horny.
I'm still not clear on that compulsion.
Yeah, I'm really confused about these two things together.
Here's what it is, right? Normally I would listen to music, and there's something about music that's like inherently kind of sexually gratifying. And it's not all music, but the majority of like, dance music especially is like, it's got like an unnerving.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
An unnerving amount of sexuality to it?
So do you hear like an 808 and your gets hard, or what's up?
Do you
no, dude, I could just listen to music all night. You know what I'm saying?
When your
I leave music on when I fall asleep.
Can you like not do what you want to do vis-a-vis loud things or something, or he's annoyed and so you end up with like idle?
Well, remember, just for a second, because I know we took a long break in between, watching this and me telling the story about the Booger Goblin guy, but like, I do want to remind you guys that this started off as like them talking about music, okay, and them talking about like the concept of the feeling of fear, and now we're talking about jerking off in front of our dads and shit. Like, it's a weird one.
Little hands, and then there you go. Is that what you're trying to say? Like, you can't listen to loud music or something, right? Which is normal.
Dude, I have Rezzy stream on like 30% of the volume I usually have it while he's here. Okay. And it's like all I can do
Are you
is
ashamed of me in front of your father? You should be, by the way. That's that's okay, but like I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Oh, dude, I mean, like he can like act like there are good Republican commentators. He can act like there are, right?
What?
Well, do you think I'm a Republican?
He watches AJW, dude. Like he does not get it. Okay, like he does not understand people. You know what I mean? And it's just because he's old and he worked all his life.
Does your dad know about my stream?
No, but he definitely knows about Tom.
Okay, what does he know about Tom?
Dude, I did not mention Tom's name when I told him a lot of stuff, and then AJW did that video about Tom.
I was about to say, I thought AJW covered Tom.
Like, I'm pretty damn sure he connected.
Damn, dude.
Like,
sorry.
Like, he knows who Chud is, okay?
Okay, he knows who Chud is. What does he think about? What does your dad think about Gawk?
No, he doesn't watch Chud, okay?
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, like
Just aware of him.
Uh-huh.
That would be a bit weird.
Yeah.
What am I
Okay.
supposed to do? How do I pick something up?
I mean, you just told us that you like jerk off only when your dad is home. So, I mean,
No, he
There are
watches. He
weirder
needs
things.
to watch porn when his dad is around, but when he's alone, he doesn't need to watch porn.
right. But we found that out finally, and it was just because he can't do what he would otherwise do to keep himself busy.
No, it literally is that, like, there's nothing, I can do something, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, for as long as I want, sleep whenever I want.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I can, like, eat and fall asleep and wake up and go off and do something for 6 hours uninterrupted. But when he's here, it's like, oh, hey, he wakes up at, like, 2 p.m., and then it's like, get talked to for, like, dude, it's like...
Is he there with you now?
Oh, do I have
he
to, like,
locks
screen...
the door, and I...
Okay, do I have to, like, use, like, the Steam in-game screenshot? Is that how I pick it up? Because I just did a screenshot of it using, like, Windows Shift S. Putting it in Paint is fine. Cool.
I don't have a door.
You don't have a door to your room?
What?
No, dude, like, I took...
Okay,
like, I do have
Wait,
the
what
door,
the f did this guy just say?
I
have it?
Is he there with you now?
He locks the door, and I don't have a door.
You don't have a door to your room?
What?
No, dude, like, I took...
Okay,
like, I
go
do
ahead.
have the door, but, like,
I don't have it
shit
set
on my
up.
doors. So I can't close my... Like, dude, if I close my doors...
What happens?
Like... I want the house to be a lot hotter than he wants the house to be, because
Oh
he
my God.
lives up the state where it's colder. And
Instead of, like, literally, notice every single question doesn't get an answer. It gets another long story about this guy's life. And I'm tired of it. I can't follow it, guys. This shit's crazy. No, he doesn't live with his dad. He doesn't live with his dad. He's visiting his dad. This is the kind of fight that they get into when they're not living together.
he's also heavier, and it's like, dude, it's like, I can't sweat off the weight when he's here.
Oh, his dad is visiting him. Why is his
like-
door not on the...
Are you just...
Where's
so
the door?
You want it to be hotter so you lose weight?
No, like, I like it hotter.
Okay.
Okay.
But why did you say sweat off the weight?
Like, he will go out and he will cut off, like, a whole bunch of the, like, he'll pull all the weeds, he'll cut off all the branches, and he'll have 4 fires a day. Okay?
Okay.
And
Hold on. First off, I thought that I was looking for something to power up the puzzle because the screen wasn't turning on. Also, what the did he just say?
But why did you say sweat off the weight?
like, he will go out and he will cut off, like, a whole bunch of the, like, he'll pull all the weeds, he'll cut off all the branches, and he'll have 4 fires a day. Okay?
Okay.
And he'll, like, come in and always complain about how hot it is. And he'll, like, he like, compulsively,
puzzle, okay.
emotionally, like, whines about shit that
No, wait,
doesn't
I solved
matter.
this one, didn't I?
And he'll, like, just be loud as and wash all the dishes
No.
and
Uh-huh.
lock the door. And I'm
I thought I
like at
already
the
solved
point
this
where
one.
like I reuse dishes
What door is he locking? To his own room or the house?
Reuse dishes like you
To
don't
his
wash
own room.
them
To
between
his own
meals?
room, okay. So he's not locking
And
you
it's
in
like
the house.
loud whenever he opens the door, and it's like no more than half the time he like opens the door, he'll like come in and say something if he's not just like looking in, you know, and like walking by, and it's just like it is so distracting and unnerving and off the vibe. You know what I mean? It's like you can't like get yourself into a mood without like dude, it's like
Wait, the mood to do what?
To like enjoy something or like create something.
Okay,
like,
so when you said reuse dishes, you mean you wash them in between using them, right?
Usually I'll just eat off of it enough that I can just like use it again.
Man, I hate
unless
this.
I'm eating something like super greasy, like a frozen food item, right? Then it's like then I have to put.
What
it in
if
the
it's
sink.
like chicken?
No, I don't eat. I stopped eating chicken. Chicken makes me fat.
Okay.
What?
Foods don't make you fat?
Pasta and rice and beans and squash and greens and pizza and it doesn't make me fat, dude.
I'm so scared one of these is.
Make you fat.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there have been like 3 times where I thought that the puzzle was about to make a swastika on stream. Like, maybe it's because I'm high, but I think that there's like some major danger going on in this game, dude.
The things that don't make you fat. I mean,
no, man.
For a
The things
couple
that
of
make me
there,
fat
what you
are
list is
meat and
basically
sugar.
everything that
Okay,
makes you
it's
fat.
meat and sugar, bro. Like,
so
like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
so you cut
when he
out
had
meat
to
and
lose
sugar.
weight and get in shape for films again, his pro tip was cardio and don't eat pasta.
And that's the other thing, man, is that whenever my dad's in town, I feel like I can't cook in my boxers, so I have to eat meat and sugar.
Well,
Wait.
why don't you put pants on?
Yeah.
I thought you like it warm.
Your pants on it.
Dude, I like it warm, right? I like it warm.
But without
right?
clothes on.
But if I'm wearing clothes, it's nasty. Like, I don't take showers when he's here because the working shower is in his room.
So,
like,
wait. So how long does he stay?
How long a period?
No,
do you
like
usually go
normally he
without a
doesn't
shower
even
then?
stay for more than a week. Normally he's not even here for 5 days.
How long has it been since you showered? Is he there? Like, how long currently?
No, I'm gonna take a shower tonight, man. I'm definitely gonna take a shower tonight.
How long has it been?
When was
He
the
just
last?
left.
When
He
was-
just left.
Just left. How long has it been since you showered?
It's been a full month because I didn't shower up there because
Oh
my God.
And their well is like has iron in the water, and the spigot on the shower, it like drips cold water, dude. It's terrible. Like,
Bro, hold on. No, hold on.
like never live off the grid, dude.
No,
It's the
shut up.
dumbest
No,
fucking.
stop. Let me summarize.
We
You're-
need Demon Mama to do a wellness check on you.
No,
Oh, hey,
stop.
you're
stop.
living in
Mama.
Don't say that. No.
You're living in your basement, eating.
No, dude, I
That's
don't
mean.
know. Dude. I'm the only one in
don't
the house.
clean. No, shut up. You're
Wait,
living
excuse
in
me?
a
Five-bedroom
basement. No, shut the
house.
fuck
I
up.
was
You're
up
living
there.
in the
They
basement.
have
Wait,
a
wait,
fucking
stop.
mansion with a basement that's
So-
as big as the.
Wait.
No, stop. It's just a rich tapestry. It's like an onion, okay, with you. Every
So-
time you just peel another layer. So you're living in your basement, right? And you're eating off of plates that you don't clean. You don't wear pants. You mostly just jerk off when people are home, and like
You got a bunch of VHSs about trains.
got a shitload of VHSs, and
That you use as furniture.
I'm just like.
Intense, I think you're deeply depressed, buddy.
No, see,
Yeah,
you guys
man.
are trying to get the udders out, and I hear it.
No,
Right?
I'm
But
not trying to
get-
lolcow you. You're here all the time. You sound deeply, deeply depressed, and I don't know how to not make a joke out of this on stream. That's what it sounds like.
No, dude.
I think
like,
you need-
No, I know.
guy,
No, I know I'm a lolcow, dude. I
You're
know
not.
I'm
No,
more
it's
of a
not that.
lolcow
You're
than some of
deeply
these
depressed,
lolcows.
guy. You're going a month without showering. Like that is like a
Dude, no,
number
no,
one.
you don't. No, you don't understand. When I smoked weed, I would go like 4 showers a year. I was legit scared of water, dude.
Buddy, that's
He wasn't smoking with. No, that's rabies, dude.
Fucking water. It's hard water, dude.
That's rabies.
For a year.
No, dude, like I understand now that I can like smell myself and not the weed that I want to take more showers, right?
Uh-huh. That's good.
Yeah, but it was totally the weed. You know what I'm saying? That it's like hydrophobic, dude.
Keep on trying to jump, but jumping is not.
Guy, I'm just gonna be honest with you. This sounds like pretty standard super depression.
Yeah, dude, I know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But after you come out of the depression, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't start like living up to other people's hygiene and cleanliness standards when they're not gonna like live with you.
No, I lived alone for years. There were times, like, there was like one specific month that I'm like, yeah, I got extremely depressed. I showered like once a week for a month, and then I came out of it and I started grooming myself again. Yeah, that does happen.
Rezzy, you live on the East Coast, okay? You go outside and there's people.
No, I don't.
What the f is this guy talking about?
I lived even kind of remote where I was living.
Look, where you live right now, Rezzy, I see absolutely no reason to like take every dish to the sink right after you use it.
Yeah, I do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like.
Is there another rock that I'm missing here?
But you always have a reason to do that.
What's the reason?
So that way you consolidate all the mess into one spot so you can deal with it?
Clean it later.
What mess? Did you not eat all your food?
Guy, I eat saucy foods. I make a lot of sauces.
Okay,
Even
I don't use
sauce. Like it's not.
I don't use sauce
because you can't see it doesn't mean it's clean.
Yeah.
We've known about germs and bacteria for a long time.
But dude, it's clean enough, dude.
Well, I mean,
I disagree.
If you knew there was a restaurant that did it that way, would you say it was clean enough?
Oh, absolutely not. But dude, it's like when you're at a restaurant, you're paying a premium.
For clean dishes?
I'm not sure. I'm
no, you're not paying for clean dishes. You're paying for the waitress and the dude. You're not paying for the clean dishes. Like if people could bring in their own dishes to a restaurant and avoid paying for the clean dishes, they fucking would. Like, why do you think the people like reuse their 7-Eleven cups, dude? Is it because they're nasty hoarders?
No, because if you drink the 7-Eleven juice, you can get more 7-Eleven juice. That's it. People refill their drinks at fast food places. That's it.
I thought that was for the next puzzle. I'm dumb as fuck.
But they'll do that with a plastic cup, but they won't do that with a ceramic dish.
Yes, because they're probably only gonna. How often do you use a plate before you do wash it?
Like 2 or 3 times, dude.
What are you eat? But you're eating like pasta and rice, other like sticky food and shit, and pizza.
Yeah, dude, if you don't lick the pizza plate clean, like I don't know what to tell you, dude.
I definitely don't lick the plate if I haven't cleaned it recently.
I have never.
No, you lick it the first time.
No, I've never licked a plate clean in my life.
I have.
See,
sometimes I've made some really good sauces in my life. So.
Never licked a plate clean in his life, dude.
But that's not clean.
No.
But it's not clean.
I feel like it's kind of a speck in his eye and the plank in your eye.
How does Acreal live having never eaten Go-Gurt?
Do you eat Go-Gurt? Wait, what?
Do not lick pizza grease.
Yeah, but wait, how much Go-Gurt are you eating? That this is a question you can ask.
Those little plastic tubes that you rip the top off and suck out the yogurt?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
You gotta freeze that shit. It tastes so much better when it's frozen.
No, you just eat it. It's just yogurt.
When it's frozen.
Eating Go-Gurt is the equivalent of taking a hot sauce packet or a ketchup packet and consuming it whole. Like,
no,
it's not. Because hot sauce and ketchup go on other foods. Yogurt is a food unto itself.
That's just a big mood, dude. That's just a big mood.
Yogurt's actually pretty good for
How do you eat Go-Gurt regularly?
Not Go-Gurt, but you know.
Dude, people who eat sour cream know exactly what I'm talking about.
What the
sour cream enjoyers in chat? If you're out there, please let us know.
I mean, I hate sour cream, but yogurt's delicious. I don't know what this guy's problem is.
So, all right, let me get all of this together. You have lived alone for 8 years. You did reselling of video games and other things.
Out of a smoke shop in your house.
You haven't showered in a month because your dad's been at your place
for 5 days
to build a shed. You're
No. Okay, you're getting too many things wrong. Lived alone for 12 months.
12 months.
Okay.
Okay.
We built the shed up at his
When
house.
did you convert to Islam?
Gradual process since 2017.
Okay.
Why?
Has it like accelerated in the last 12 months by chance?
If I don't talk to people who have actually read the Quran about this, I feel like they're just not gonna understand what I'm saying. And like, I don't care.
Well, I mean, like, what led to the shift to Islamism there? Was it just
shift
like
to Islam?
You wanted to learn about it?
Someone just tell me how to do this. I'm focusing too much on the
Before I went back to
video.
school for chemistry and university, I was reading Ibn Jafar's work on how prime matter, how there's nothing worth nothing, and there's like nothing with no, like the world would not have been created with nothing to have no use, right? So everything is inherently a useful form of matter.
You started thinking about things a different way, and you got interested in it. Okay.
Well, I mean, he was an Islamic alchemist, and so I started to become more interested in Islam in general.
Because of alchemy?
On the wrong side. Okay, so it's those guys. Tall.
Did you ever watch? What's your
really
thoughts
good.
on Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh Jesus, Rez!
Stop it.
I prefer
Let
the
it happen.
original and not Brotherhood. I watched the original long time ago.
I'm giving Kano a chance to get in, Acreal, okay?
Yeah, Captain Colonel Mustang is like the coolest character ever in that show.
Medium.
I never
I
watched
disagree.
Brotherhood.
No, I
watched
wholly
the original and I enjoyed it quite a
Mustang
bit.
is a cuck.
Wait.
I hated the ending.
Nah, Mustang's badass.
Quick question.
No, Mustang.
Did you convert to Islam after playing Assassin's Creed by chance?
I've never beat
that was like
Assassin's Creed.
2007.
Oh, I don't
I've
know.
never owned an Assassin's Creed
Okay,
game. I
cool.
played it.
Good. All right.
3, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so anyways.
No, I mean, one of the big motivators for me converting to Islam was I had a teacher who taught me Turkish and math in I want to say 5th grade.
Okay.
4th grade as well, pretty much. And,
Turkish and math?
He was a Muslim.
He was a Muslim. Okay.
Also
quite a bit of math.
It was a weird charter school. They basically like tried to work like a classes per hour, right? But they had like if kids didn't want to learn, like they like pulled what you could like learn from the teachers, right? And teachers taught multiple subjects, right? So they didn't have like someone fly in for 1 hour a week, like, or 1 hour a day, right? Like.
Most teachers don't fly in just to teach a class. Yeah.
Nah, you get what I mean, though. Like they just.
Yeah,
like,
Oh, but it has to be.
like,
I got it.
like, yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, man, you just sound really depressed to me. It sounds like you got some really serious shit going on that you probably need to get taken care of.
No, dude, like literally.
Someone
when
said I have
went
to listen until the water part.
Okay, I had a single female Jewish professor who like wanted to fail me, and like she like tried to hold me back.
Oh,
and I was like, if I have to take your class again, that's a required class. That's not like a, it's not like actual material. It's like it's 50-year-old material.
One moment, guys. All right, sorry about that. My girlfriend called and just needed to get her to her car because she has to walk through a sketchy alleyway. All right, let's see. We're going to listen to this for just a couple more minutes before I'm going to log off. All right, we got about 30 more minutes, all right? Let's see what we can... Oh, no, this is going to be a horrible disaster, isn't it? God, I hate this. I hate this game. I actually love this.
It's a required class for the major. It's not like an actual, like it doesn't have actual material, and you want to hold me back because I missed a field trip. And it's like I made the field trip. She booked a meeting over the field trip, right? And this wasn't a field trip. This was like go to the other side of the campus and like go through the lab. And like I come in, then she's like, no, you can't come in, you're late. And it's like, then she's like, no, I'm going to pass you anyway because you said you wouldn't retake my class. And then she complains again.
This is in response to you sound depressed.
No, but this is what happened, dude. Is that she literally complained to the dean, and the dean made me talk to an advisor, and the advisor is like, you have to go get a psych evaluation before we're going to let you keep taking classes. And then I go to the psych evaluation. They have stuffed animals in the room, and they're like, sign this form that gets your insurance to pay for 13 more classes, or we can't let you in to your meeting. And I'm like, I dropped out of uni, dude. And that's like, so it's like, my mom gave me a domestic violence charge for disorderly conduct when I was 17. They delayed it till I was an adult. Okay. And they like basically like tried to like screw me with the plea bargain. So I took the plea bargain.
Wait. Okay,
so I have a charge, and I have had jobs, but they're like really
let's
hard
roll
to
back
fucking get.
a minute. Wait. Your university forced you to get a psych eval?
They wanted
I
to
mean,
force
that
me to get
tracks,
a
does it
psych eval
not?
to keep taking classes, and I dropped out instead.
What? Wait, but can they do
It's
that?
gotta go that way, right?
Yeah, because I told her I would rather kill myself than retake her class.
Oh, well, see,
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that like, you know, like I meant it, right? I was like, no, I'm not gonna retake your class. Like she took it out of context to try and make it sound abusive.
God,
and I
this
was
guy's like,
no, like that's the last.
this guy's like the most tragic character I've ever heard in my entire life. It's like there's not a single part of this. There's not a single part of this guy's life that's worth living. And I don't want anything bad to happen to him, obviously, but like, Jesus Christ, at a certain point, you just got to say, like, my brother in Christ, you need to, take care of yourself a little bit more, right? Right? Oh my God, how are we doing this? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? It's impossible. Okay, hold on one second.
Last thing I would do, you know, like she was a terrible teacher. Like she literally dropped all of her classwork like the week before the class and tried to make everybody sign up and comment on each other's posts. And it didn't work, and she gave up.
Okay.
Basically,
oh, fuck.
She tried to separate the class based on how well their research paper assessed and regurgitated shit that was in the book, right?
It's kind of what school is,
yeah.
And then she would have student graders grade everything, and they just literally docked people that they didn't know. Like she literally got a scholarship because Bill Clinton chose her, dude. Like there's so many things if I really go into it where you're gonna understand how bad it is, dude.
I just feel like this person was in your life for like all of 6 months, and they've irrevocably shifted the trajectory of it because you still think. When did this happen? Like 13 years ago?
No,
Okay.
like as soon as I explained to this woman.
Hold on. Yellow has to go through here, down through here, maybe through here. That's the path. Oh, no. It's not the path. Oh, my life. Oh, this game. God damn it.
No, I mean, like, when did this happen in terms of your life?
31 now.
You're 31
this was
right
in
now.
2017. This was in 2017.
So this
when
was
I quit
7
drinking
years
and
ago. Yeah, this was 7 years ago.
No, I know, but after that, okay, I got a job, okay, and that worked out the way it did. And then, like, all my friendships, right? So it's like, cumulatively, am I depressed? Like, well, I've been betrayed many a time. I have trust issues with people. Am I depressed? Do I look down on myself? Do I feel like lying in bed with a tub of ice cream? No. You know?
That's not necessarily how it manifests. You know, you lose interest.
No, I've been depressed. I know exactly how it manifests. If you eat wrong, you're gonna become depressed. Like, depression starts physically.
You don't want to do anything.
Yeah, you're not cleaning yourself. That's physical depression.
No, dude, it's not.
Okay.
No, dude,
I have someone that wants to come in to talk about the Quran with you a little bit. Is
it Quran toast? Please tell me no.
But like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm just gonna be like.
Sneeko comes on.
I'm still maintaining that you're very depressed. That's about as far as my brain goes with this. Farflight, good afternoon, love you. Ellen, good afternoon, love you. Woodson, good afternoon, love you. Right, good afternoon, love you. Everybody else, welcome in.
This is insane.
Are you gonna bring them in, or?
I don't know if they're joining. Okay, I sent them the message because they've been whatever. Oh, well then, yeah, they got. Wait, what did they get banned for?
Have you ever been on antidepressants?
No, dude, I've never been on medication.
Do you think it will help?
Yeah,
but also I shower like every day or every other day if it's, but that's about it.
Yeah, see, I would shower every day if I was going outside every day, right?
No,
you don't
you
get
should
out of
still
the house very often.
Dude, like,
believe it or not,
the sunlight
like a job,
is healthy for the human body.
Yeah, you don't need to shower to get your sunlight, man.
No, but you know, warm water and showers are comfy. Showers where I do my deep thinking. I just enjoy them.
I'm gonna bring this.
You can also goon in them, and it's very.
Oh,
nice.
guys, Ellen Degenerate. Oh man, good stopping place, right?
To join you since you have to go through his room.
No,
anyway.
he doesn't need to. He doesn't do it with his dad.
I mean, that might cure his depression. You never know.
Ellen, what did you want to say?
I just had a question. It said that he doesn't trust people that speak that don't know the Quran. So I know the Quran pretty well. I just want to know what his favorite Quran verse was.
Ellen Degenerate, I've seen you on the panel with Finac. I know you're extremely pro-Israel, okay? When you're trying to tell me that I don't trust people who don't read the Quran, I'm just trying to tell you that my trust issues have absolutely nothing to do with my experience with Quran and Islam. Okay?
No,
if you want to ask me that there's a favorite part, it's like,
what's your favorite
what
part?
chimp am I looking for you? You know? Like, you want to know what I thought was very, very inspiring in the Quran? I think where it said, intoxicants and gambling are to produce animosity.
Do you know what part of the Quran that is?
I can look it up. I have a searchable.
How do you feel about Quran 2:147? Indeed, we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we will return. How do you feel about that? Quran 2:147.
You want to quote the number again for me, real quick?
I mean, that's like, well, that's not even.
You have to
just,
Google it.
That's not. No, stop.
I just feel like
no, Ellen, that's not even
Quran.
Quran. That's like Old Testament. That's like just a reintegration of all children of Israel will return, right?
You're ruining what I'm trying to do.
I know that, but it's like you don't need to quote him like he's not going to know exact numbers. Most people don't.
No, I just don't think this person has ever opened the Quran before.
I have it open right now. You said 2147.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I was having fun. I was just having fun with. I actually also haven't read the Quran. So
okay.
This is the truth from your Lord. Do not harbor any doubt. I understand there's like a number of translations and a number of mistranslations of the Quran. But it's really not that long. If you familiarize yourself with what multiple people are saying about what it says, and like know a little bit of Arabic.
Wait, hold on. Why did you think I was pro-Israel?
No, like I literally
'Cause of
watched
everything
you
about
talking
you.
to Fnatic, right?
About Israel?
I think it was about your viewpoint. It might have been somebody with a similar name to yourself. If your name is a spoof or a joke.
Who else has the name Ellen DeGenerate that is around?
There's probably a lot of people. It's really not that.
No, I
like,
don't think I'm wrong.
Creative.
It's not really that like kind of like. Yeah, it's
not
like
groundbreaking.
no.
I was very dabbed out when I came up with the name.
Yeah, it's pretty basic, but.
Yeah,
sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, it's about Ellen DeGeneres, right?
Yeah, no
like
shit.
yeah,
Dumb.
Play on that name,
Wait,
yes.
who's
Why is it
that? I
getting
don't know who that
easier?
is.
She's a homophobic gay woman.
Oh, my favorite kind.
Yeah.
Well, she's not a gay woman if she's homophobic.
Oh, cool. I have to still.
You can be
You can be
homophobic.
gay and still be homophobic.
I mean, she can say that she is, right? But like
Most of the time they're in the closet, but
Isn't like Dave Rubin homophobic? I'm
No,
guessing?
it's like fascist homophobic. She's
Yeah,
like
okay, yeah.
she's
had
a
a lot
petite
of
fascist.
she's
Yeah.
a short,
recently she
white-haired
lost her TV
old
show.
lady who like okay.
I
She's
just said a
neo-convert.
random thing. All right, that was it. Like I don't have anything to go with this.
Anyway, so since we're, how much are you paying us to be your therapist? By the way, I was wondering.
Oh my god, what are you here to
Right.
contribute?
Ellen, what are you
exactly?
doing, bud?
What are you for?
We're being men here, Ellen. The f- are you doing here? We're helping out a buddy. We're talking to a buddy right now.
Okay. I want to listen.
Okay. Did you hear about the showering thing, Ellen? What do you think?
I can identify as somebody who hates, like, especially as some, like, if you're like living with someone else and like the showers in their room, I can kind of understand hating that, like, and it being like really inconvenient, but it shouldn't. Like, I feel like the problem isn't the shower thing, it's that can't you feel comfortable enough with somebody in that situation to be like, hey, I need to take a shower real quick? Like, what in your brain is stopping that? Like, obviously, like, depression and stuff, but like, I wanted to know, like, your logic.
What it really is, man, is that like whenever I take a shower, right, it feels like how rednecks feel without their gun, right?
You feel naked in the shower?
I mean,
Like-
that's
You're supposed to be naked in the shower, yeah.
If somebody was watching you through
Ah,
the
this
walls
sucks.
and was trying to break in and steal your shit or replace, like, you know, brainwash you or kidnap you,
Wait, hold on. This is a total
they would wait till you're in the shower.
Wait, then what does what does your dad have to do with it then? Because you said that you don't shower when he's there, so obviously your dad has something to do with it.
Yeah, he takes a lot of showers.
Okay,
is he gonna like take one while you're in there, or
No, and every time he leaves, dude, I literally leave the window open in the bathroom because
Why?
it smells terrible.
Jesus
Okay, Barry,
Christ, I
but
hate this
I'm
guy.
still, like,
Put him out of his misery, Rezzy.
what
Jesus
about your
Christ,
dad being
dude.
there prevents you from showering?
No,
Can you
like, it
put this
smells
poor
because
dude
of
out
the
of his
fucking
misery
dude.
instead of saying that he's
Have you tried
sad?
cleaning the toilet?
It's not like he flushes the toilet, dude. He cleans the toilet.
Hey, do you think flushing the toilet is the same thing as cleaning the toilet?
No, like he cleans the toilet, dude.
Okay,
No, dude, it is disgusting. He will go in when I'm asleep and clean the toilet with his hands in the toilet water.
Yeah, you have to get your hands in the toilet water to clean.
And
the
there's
toilet.
just no way this is
fucking
all
don't.
true.
I mean,
There's
you could
no
use one
way
of
this
those
is all
wand
true.
things,
do you
I
not
guess,
use a
like,
toilet
those, like,
brush
you know-
over there?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I have to scrub my pit. I have to scrub it. I don't give a shit. I wear gloves.
Dude, toilet brushes
Toilet.
are wiry.
Yeah, I put
Yeah, use a toilet
gloves
brush,
on
weirdo.
to scrub with like a. Scrub
Wait, why is Rezzy, Rezzy? Are you still in chat, Rezzy? Rezzy, you're putting your hand inside of the toilet bowl even with gloves? Anybody watching that watches Rezzy too? Can y'all please Can y'all please shame the out of this unbelievably degenerate piece of shit? What the? Get a toilet scrubber. It's literally in the name. It keeps your hand out of the. He just went live. Hey, yeah. Hold on. I can't even jokingly call to brigade people, can I? No, I'll raid into him afterwards, and then you can all tell him that he's a nasty person. Jesus Christ. Must have missed one. Yeah, I'm looking for it right now, but I'm not seeing it. Like, all of these are done. It's powered up. It's got yellow and green. Yellow and green going up. I don't see any more unlit wires. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Where the fuck? Okay. There one hidden in a bush? Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's ready to... Oh, I'm dumb as... Oh, come on. Oh, is it just a mirror image of that one? Up 2, over 1, down 2. I'm high. This is so much harder than it should be. Something like that. There we go. Okay. Play.
What? But your dad, your dad's doing this. Just don't shake his hands, bro.
Like, yeah, like what?
Yeah,
what does this
I'm
have
still
to do
not
with you
understanding.
showering? What?
I'm still not, you brought up the paranoia of being vulnerable in the shower, but that would apply even if your dad wasn't there.
Washing it with his hands. Are you?
No, because when I'm there by myself,
No, I don't.
I get over my fear of being alone.
What? But you brought up the scenario of like if somebody was outside watching you and they were gonna break in, like they could still be there. If anything, having your dad there is more safe because he can cover your ass while you're in the shower.
Hey, didn't you say you're like out in the sticks? Aren't you like out in the?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you're like?
Well, okay, but so then what's the problem with taking a shower if your dad's there?
That he's in the room right there.
You can just lock the door. Bathroom.
Or ask him like, "Hey, I want to take a shower. Can you give me like 15 minutes?"
No, like I will ask him and go take a shower if I'm going somewhere that's not the grocery store or the farmer's market.
Okay, but here's the point we're trying to make is that you could take a shower when your dad's there. It's not that much more effort.
You could. Hey, thank you for the sub.
I want to go somewhere.
Hey, thank you for the sub so much. Absolutely.
You said you'd never get the Skrillex haircut, yet you get a lesbian haircut anyways. SMH.
Wait, hold on. Is this a lesbian haircut? You know what? Leave me alone, loser. Okay? Thank you for the sub. Also, just so you guys know, I'm going to have to end stream here in just a minute, okay? Hello? Oh. Oh, well, that one's easy. Oh, no. And then is it up or down? So do I have to go the opposite of that, or that doesn't look right? No, just like Chris. Oh, we can't see? Oh, shit. Does it have to be opposite of that? Wait 1 second. I went up. Oh, no, it's just mirrored. It's just mirrored. So down, over 1, up, over 1, down 2, over... That doesn't look right. I am still watching it.
Bro. you haven't showered in a month. This isn't about just going somewhere. You need to shower for more than just because you want to go somewhere. This is about your physical and mental health.
Yeah, like I'm in between jobs. I haven't been going anywhere, and I shower every like day or two.
Yeah, but why?
Sometimes I'll go 3.
Part of the upkeep of the human body, man.
No, dude, dude.
Like, you should respect yourself enough to be clean.
Well, it's not. No, it's not even that intensive. I can be
right there.
Yeah.
That right there is the kind of attitude that you need to disrespect yourself.
Think that like you I should be clean.
No, like you deny yourself.
You should want to be clean
every day because you want to smell clean.
No, it's not that. I have to shower because I get like cystic acne, and if I don't shower regularly, my skin breaks out in boils that pop and fester with blood.
Or like you have sweat pit stains on your shirt right
yeah,
now.
like right now. Like I'm
you
just
probably
fucking
should take a
irritating
shower
it up.
before you go to bed.
I'll probably I'll take a shower
Dude, like
later.
I still use I still wash, okay?
Well, like
I just don't wash my whole body in the shower.
Well, it doesn't count if you're just washing your hands.
True.
No, like you wash up okay, it's in the Quran that you wash up to and over the elbows before you eat, and your face every time you eat.
Is this guy just taking whore baths constantly?
That's
dude, like okay, man, now you're getting to the heart of the issue is that you sniff your balls and that smells like your shampoo and your soap.
I feel like when you haven't showered in a month, probably your whole house can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like I can
no, I'm trying to go that way.
A sweaty guy sometimes. I gotta keep up on it, you know.
When you had roommates, did you at least shower more often?
Poop?
Do you poop?
What?
Do you poop?
Yeah, yes, Rezzy. I definitely can have mastered the art of just leaving the law.
Guys, I am leaving nothing on the table right now, just so you understand. This is why I'm asking these things. Okay, when you poop, what do you do with your shit? Like, do you wipe your ass?
No, see, this is if you need to wipe your ass, you need something wrong.
Wait, okay.
What?
Whoa. Hold on.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so fucking ridiculous. Come
Continue. Explain this.
Wait, when can I try it again?
Squatty potty is amazing.
I'm gonna be honest. I need to use the bathroom. That's why I asked about the poop thing. But
you always wipe and wash your hands, don't you, Rezzy?
Yes, I do wipe and wash my hands when I shit and piss. Yes.
Yeah, because you use too much sauce on your food, and you're like
no, I do it even if I don't think I got a lot of shit in there. Even if I get like a little brown stripe, I'm gonna still do it.
And it's just going.
Do you go to the bathroom and do you not wash your hands after you use the bathroom?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Wait, every time?
Yeah.
Every time?
Left,
yeah, dude.
right,
No, dude, like, I can't use my computer and mouse with that, like my keyboard and mouse with dirty hands, dude. Like that's.
Left, right.
No, like
right,
it
left.
has metal on it, dude, and it corrodes, and the paint wears off.
You know your body corrodes too if you don't like wash.
Yeah, you need to wipe your ass, buddy. Like I don't. Do you have a bidet?
No, dude. Like if you need
have
to
you
wipe
considered
your
a bidet?
Do you trim your ass hairs?
He's waiting for an answer.
I'm not going to answer that question, but you can take my silence as a answer to that question. Okay.
Left, right, right.
One time I did, but it was because I accidentally flew off a bike seat too fast.
Yeah, I'm really, really hairy. I have a lot of maintenance I have to do. I just don't want to talk about it that much because it's not. That's not the problem.
I understand, but you know, if you have ass hairs,
Hana in the chat has said, "I will take one for the team and say yes." Thank you, Hana.
All right, guys, I have to end stream, unfortunately. But if you guys like my stream, if you like me, if you think that I'm just really pretty, or maybe you like my new haircut, I don't know what it is, but there's something about me that makes you want to give me money. All right, follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube. All right, follow me, and then subscribe. Use that Prime sub, all right? It's my birthday month. I deserve it, all right? My birthday's on Halloween this year. It's on Halloween every year. You know what I mean. All right? I'm going to try one more puzzle because I actually really like this game. So left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. Okay. Good time. Okay, final meme.
Can I help you with that?
Would you?
Sure.
Thank you.
I can't. All right. Intense Complex once stated in Discord that his strat for meeting women was to meet them at the local pool. And I was like, that's not serial killer vibes at all. Oh, man. It's not something that it's not someone that I would ever intentionally talk to, I don't think. All right, I'm going to raise you guys into Rezzy, and you guys all tell him that he is disgusting for using his hand to clean the inside of his toilet bowl, okay? You guys all have to tell him that. We have to save him from himself. He is his own worst enemy. He is his own worst enemy.